All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that synth intro there. Thought it was pretty fun. We're gonna be doing some quick battles today. Hopefully I can keep it under 3 hours. I've been going a little bit too long in the past streams, but I'm gonna try and keep it to an hour and a half, 2 hours today. I know I say that every time and it never happens, but I'm gonna try. And you guys need to help me with that if you can. The Green Tide? Yeah, I'd love to play some Green Tide. Sure, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like we got a fair amount of people here, so we'll jump right into some quick battles. And I love that you renamed your YouTube account to the Revivification Crystal, knowing I can't say that correctly, so I'm gonna have to just say that over and over. Oh man, that's brutal, guys. You guys are harsh. The face reveal? Oh no, Joseph Hood, I've been showing face cam for like a couple months now. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I love 80s music. I love 80s music. Randy Savage Orc, that would be good. Yeah, I never made that connection, Alex. To be honest, let's go ahead and play some greenskins. Yeah, let's do it. It's time for the Tide.
Yes.
Let's see what he's got going on. It's not Professor Pone actually. I didn't get caught by the mighty Pone Man. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. I can do an okay Savage. It's not the best, but okay. Let's go with Hoglord Zir. Oh, Fate of Death is just too good in this matchup though. It's a little bit risky though, because if they have Tempest, they can really get you. So we have to be careful. Like we have to be very evasive. Black Orcs will crush the front line of these guys. Probably go 3 Black Orcs, get a couple Orc Boys just to go wider. I think the pressure is going to be worth it. We'll get a couple Goblin Big Bosses. They're really good for like kind of snaring up like Big Cab and everything. Hey Cetra, welcome. Professor Pone. Oh, Pone, it wasn't you, man. It's okay, Revivification Crystal. Turin needs that 20% cheese resistance buff for quick battles. Hey guys, and I'm also streaming in 1080. It should be in 1080. I changed the settings to, I don't know, it doesn't look like it is on my small monitor, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to stream in 1080 today, so we'll see how it goes. We definitely want some Skirmisher Cav, maybe? I think that's pretty helpful. These two are just so good together. It's really strong. Okay, so now we need probably our Rusty Errors, just for focusing down dragons and things like that. Let's get the Broken Tusk Mob. And honestly, we could probably cut these guys. And do we want to get 2 Gobos instead? Just as kind of like Silver Shields taking the brunt of the damage kind of thing? I think so. Yeah, this army looks okay. We have enough anti-air. I mean, we got a nice little firing squad. We do have Warzog, or Azag. We have to be really careful, though. He can get messed up pretty bad by the dragons. Hey, how's it going, guys? Zauzos? Yeah, it's 1080? Okay, good. Crispy, clear graphics. All right, I don't know how this is gonna work. I haven't tried this build out with the goblins, so it's a bit of a change, but everyone fears the Gobos. Yes, we'll get you 1080p Wookiee coming pretty soon. Don't worry, he'll be joining the party. Gimli approves of 1080. Yeah, apparently so. You know, and I found that Gimli makes these like really uncanny appearances. You know, like I'll just be like saying something, and he'll just come out of nowhere and just drop the yes, just in chat. So I know Green Tide's been neglected, and another one that's been neglected is Bretonnia. So I really want to make a point to get at least one Bretonnia game on stream. Yeah, I'm all about giving love to those kind of factions that are struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'll be playing the Viking or the Britannia saga. Yeah, I will. It's gonna be really fun. Good. I'm glad the quality's good, Niels. I don't know if I've ever streamed in 1080 before, because I've had internet issues in the past, and I finally think I got it figured out here. We had like a tech come out to the house and play around with it, and he was able to fix it up. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get these guys like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the Gobos up in the front, because we want the Gobos to like take the initial archer fire from the AI, because a lot of people just let their archers shoot at the closest target, like out of the gates. Let's go here and let's go here, and I'm really hoping he doesn't have Tempest. That's the one thing we have to be really cautious about. Take off skirmish mode. These guys can be in group 3 up here. And let's actually start them off in the trees. And yeah, so far so good. We'll put a Goblin Big Boss riding with the Broken Tusk Mob in probably group 4 back here. And this other Goblin Big Boss, he can just be kind of hanging out with the archers. And like if a big dragon lands, he can help out. And Azak can be in group 2. Hey Nevada, welcome man. No, it's actually just coffee. Like I just have a coffee, and there's some like milk in it too, so some rice milk. Yeah. Wood Elf versus Lizardman matchup. I've had a few games on the channel with that one. I think the Wood Elves have a really good matchup with them, to be honest. The Glade Guards are so good with the AP damage on the big dinosaurs. Okay. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to advance right now. Our skirmishers, we can go ahead and start shooting at the white lines. That's going to be fine. And does he have Tempest? That's the first thing you want to check for. He doesn't. He has white lines. So what we're going to do is fade Abuna the Swordmasters, and then like from there, those guys are going to get buckled pretty hard. But yeah, we'll just take some pot shots, although he does have some archers cackling at us. So let's run back into the trees here. And honestly, like, the best bet would probably be to wait until my Winds of Magic is like, you know, up to, you know, almost full, so I can get the maximum efficiency. But what does he have? He has Tyrion. He has a Lore Master of Hoeth with most of the spells. So I'm feeling pretty good about the compositions right now. So let's go ahead and cast a Fate of Bune on the Swordmasters. And, you know, the archers aren't going to do that much. I do have 70 armor here, so it's, you know, it's going to be good. So we get that Fate of Bune off. We're going to keep advancing here. And let's get the Broken Tusk Mob. Make sure to pull those guys up. And our skirmishers, we can go ahead and re-engage. I don't think he has any Dragon Princes or anything. But man, we're actually taking a lot of damage. Oh, it's because he had a Spirit Leech. Okay. Okay, I got you, buddy. I got you. And our archers, we can have them shooting, and maybe we just actually pull up and around the back. Are those Lothern Sea Guard? They are, so we don't want to be like pressuring them. So let's actually just pull these guys back to our main line and use them as kind of a mainline piece here. We'll get these Gabos here. We'll get these guys here. Black Orcs can go fight those guys. And we probably want to focus his elite infantry. I think that's going to be the best bet. Did that Fate of Bune get off? Oh, it didn't actually get off. Oh, I hate when it does that. So annoying. Okay, so Broken Tusk Mob, we want you guys to come up and around. The Gabos, we can go ahead and push you up and around as well. And the fighting's underway. So now we can go ahead and start shooting. Let's kind of position back here. And where do we want to shoot? I could just shoot his infantry here in the center. And the Goblin Big Boss, since we have no backline threats, we can just go ahead and send him into the core here. Azag's going to be getting that Fate of Bune right there, which is going to help a lot. And good. So we can go ahead and get my Lord in here and start Spirit Leeching Tyrion. And also we want to run these Gabos across here and get them in the back. And the Broken Tusk Mob, we can actually just slam them into these white lines. They're going to do a pretty good job there. And let's actually use my Lord to go ahead and just like try and buckle this part of the battlefield. And the Gabos are doing a pretty good job kind of just shooting these guys down. And the Lothern Sea Guard don't have shields, so we could actually probably just focus them. Let's pull these guys and kind of just strafe around. And we did buckle that part of the line, which is exactly what I want. And oh no, the mighty Dragon Princes have come forth from the shadows. So what we can do is just pull back now. Get our skirmishers going here. They're in skirmish mode, so everything should be fine. And we did get through. I mean, that's going to be scary. So let's go ahead and pop the wad to kind of buff our centerpiece. We'll have these Black Orcs collapse here. And the Broken Tusk Mob and the boys are going to pull back. And let's reform ranks here. Everything seems to be going pretty good. With Azag, plus like our Broken Tusk Mob and the guys, we should be able to handle these Dragon Princes pretty easily. And do we have our Gabos? Why are they not going? Gabos, you need to get over there. Do it. Get back there. All right, so we're just kind of skirmishing, taking those Spirit Leeches like a champ. We have our Cav coming in here, and then we're going to attack with Azag in the rear. And we should be in some pretty good shape. And do we want to shoot them? Yeah, I think it's kind of just worth focusing down those very expensive units with everything we got. Great. So the Black Orcs are going to win this engagement. The boys are actually doing really well here. And the Dragon Princes are just going to get put in a trash can. Like, they're going to get dumpstered, guys. It's going to be good. Okay, so let's kind of pull these guys up and around. They can shoot while they're moving, so there's not really any downside here. Shoot at those white lines, and we got a Goblin, some Black... Oh, those are actually Black Orcs. And yes, the Gabos finally get around the back, which took forever. Yeah, we just put those guys down pretty hard, though. Man, look at that. Okay, so now we can switch fire here. We can get these guys shooting at these Lothern Sea Guard here, and, oh man, our Restiers they're fleeing the city, guys. They're fleeing. It's not good. Look at the Gabos just putting in mad work over there. And we have some guys. What are these over here? Oh my god. With 59 Black Orcs, they must have chased a routing unit off the battlefield. Well, it's a nice little gift. We have another Fate of Bune. I don't think there's anything worth using it on. Like, everything of his is super tattered right now. So we can just start shooting here and here. And let's get all these rallying troops kind of coming back in. And the Gabos, we probably want to be shooting into this blob of Swordmasters of Hoeth. And these guys can go help out here. This guy can go here. And good. So we can actually just start Spirit Leeching his caster right here. It's a pretty good target for sure. Let's move our skirmishers up and around the flank. And I think everything's going good. Once the other Black Orcs get here, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be game blouses. Have you guys ever seen that Dave Chappelle skit? He's like, game blouses. That's so great. Anyways, we're finishing these guys off. We're going to pull around the back, just kind of keep skirmishing. And Azag is a beast in melee combat. Like, he has poison attacks. He hits like an absolute truck. So get these boys going in here. The boys are back in town. Do we have any other archers? I don't think so. We got a Goblin Big Boss, so let's go ahead and get him kind of pathing back in here as well. I'm good. Pretty sure the bounce power's in our favor. I think we're going to get this, guys. Yes, Ryan. Welcome. Welcome to the mighty Italian Spartacus. Make sure to check out his channel, guys. So we're going to attack here with the Wa. And we probably want to just go for Tyrion at this point and just try and, like, goon him out. I don't know. Although we could rear charge right here. That could probably be pretty strong. We have another Spirit Leech, so we can use that on Tyrion. And let's get these archers back online, position them here. These guys positioned here. And what else do we got? Yeah, our Forest Goblin Spider Riders, we can use them to just chase down routing units and just feast on the kills, because in a very close battle, it's always prudent to do that, for sure. And I don't want to go fight Tyrion one-on-one, but maybe I could. I have enough Black Orcs nearby that it's not going to be an issue. I'm pretty sure all of his forces are just going to buckle right now. So we're going to get the flying master in there and have him help out. It looks like we've been able to buckle these guys. I honestly think he's going to have some army losses right now. So let's get these archers shooting at these dudes here, these princes of the dragon realm. Yes. Yes, it's time. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it, though. I don't know what else Tyrion can do against such reckless hate. We have another Spirit Leech coming up, which is going to help out quite a bit. You might have the Heart of Averlorn, which is like a pretty big healing tool, but I don't think it's really going to help too much. And that's going to be it. Oh, yeah. A livid pile of dirt. You say you should be writing an essay? No, man. You should be watching the stream. Hey, Speak No Evil. Welcome, man. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Got Lady Turin up in here running shop. The Mighty Dob plays with his Jabba the Hutt emotes. True King of Carrick 8 Peaks. Man, we got a full house, guys. Tyrion is doing all the work as usual, yeah. That was good, though. That was a good battle, so... The goblins, I should have like ran up and around with them a little bit more and just had them pressuring the archers quicker. But black orcs are super strong, and black orc plus Fate Buna, like on a Swordmaster of Hoth, is going to be such a one-sided battle. The Swordmasters of Hoth will just get cut to pieces. Which faction do you think Loremaster would be good against? I honestly think Loremaster of Hoth is pretty good against most factions. I mean, he has Spirit Leech and Earthblood. Those are two really competitive things. But honestly, like. Tempest is really good, and I really like High Magic quite a bit. High Magic is incredibly strong. The Beastmen? Sure. Game Macho Man. Maybe I'll do an auto-generated army. We'll see. We'll find out, guys. Okay. Yes! Yes, Gimli. Coming out of nowhere with the encouragement. I think it's time for some Beastmen, guys. The Beastmen have been neglected for far too long. Actually, no. I said I was going to play Bretonnia. Let's just do it. Let's get Bretonnia out of the way. What do you think about the balance of Mortal Empires? I'd say it's better than it's probably been in a long time. One of the worst factions I think is Bretonnia. Honestly, I think they're probably the weakest. I don't know why. They just didn't transition well. Hey, thank you for sponsoring. It's My Story 1. Welcome, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Now you can spam emotes with my dog. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the Fey Enchantress. Earthblood. Yeah, we can get Dwellers below. Just in case there's a giant Skaven blob, I guess. It still does a ton of damage, but man, it's so expensive. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, Shield of Safri is so good, Dob plays. You're correct, man. Hey, you got it, man. You got it, brother. All right, so here we're going to go with Battle Pilgrims. Do we want Battle Pilgrims? Foot Squires might be a little bit more durable because they're armor. So I think we do a half and half. So I honestly think the way to beat the Skaven is to go really wide with infantry and archers. So we're going to get some flame arrows here, just in case he has regenerating rats. Like Lord Skrulk, for example, takes extra fire damage, so. Yes. It's happening. Dat boy, what up? I don't visit. Doesn't seem to lift the spirits of inhabitants. What are you talking about, Anna? I'm out of the loop here. All right, so do we want skirmishers? This is a hard matchup, though. It definitely favors the Skaven, I think. We probably want some men-at-arms, too. Like, we're just going to, like, try and swarm. But now, like, what we need to really help out is, like, some stuff to deal with large threats. We have the arrows to deal with, like, rat ogres and things like that. But we need something to deal with Doomwheel, so I think we get 2 Knights of the Realm. And they're just going to kind of sit back and be used extremely defensively to deal with the Knights of the Realm. And do we want to get... Those men-at-arms are probably good. We probably want to get some Spear men-at-arms, too. And, yeah, so this is like Bretonnia of old. Like, old-school Bretonnia, like... Just coming in hard in the paint. And do we want to cut some of these one group of Battle Pilgrims to get another group of... I feel like 5 archers is excessive. It's hard to say, guys. Warcraft 3 gameplay. I'm not going to do it on stream unless it crashes. Grail Knights? No, Grail Knights are too big of a target. Knights of the Realm are kind of cheap. So if he does have Warp Lightning Cannon, it's not like I'm losing, you know, a huge resource. So this is good. This is looking good. I really want to go for a 5th archer, but I feel like that's super greedy. So I think we just go with this for now. Hey, welcome, Knight of Autumn. Welcome. Apollo brought you here? Oh, yeah, I was playing on Apollo's stream yesterday. I stream sniped him. He was doing free-for-all, so I joined his stream and was playing a couple of games with him. It was really fun. We had a really good time. Oh, man. Would Norska fare well against the Lizardmen? Oh my god, I can't wait to see. You know, the Skin Wolves, the Maws of Savagery are going to be really good against the Lizardmen. Anti-large, armor-piercing, regenerating. Like, they're going to be really solid. Swarming rats with men, yes. That's the plan. Hey, how's it going, Robert Kirkpatrick? Welcome, brother. Wookiee in the house? I'll get Wookiee. I usually get him, like, after a couple games. Well, I mean, I have a couple nights, guys. Oh, man. Gotta loosen up the shoulders. I have so much pain in my shoulders. It's crazy. I don't really like playing Diablo, to be honest. Yeah. It's too much of a grind. Yes. The peasants are back in town. And, you know, everyone makes a mistake of, when they go against Skaven, of getting, like, these heavy cav armies. And I really think the way to go is just going with, like, a ton of infantry and just zerging them. Which is so weird. Like, Bretonnia zerging? What? It doesn't make sense. Alright, so we're going to get our primary battle line right here. Like this. Hey, Bleebin, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for joining on the stream. Okay, so let's get this guy going here. We'll get this guy going right here. Yes, the fire rises. Get these guys back here. And good. Alright. So then we're going to have a couple auxiliary men-at-arms. So when our front line does inevitably buckle against the Plague Monks, who are just way stronger than Bretonian infantry, we're going to have a secondary line of men-at-arms to kind of like rush forward and kind of plug the wound. And yeah, hopefully it'll work out. High Elves have... No, High Elves are really good. High Elves are a competitive faction, I would say. Yeah, Mammoths versus Dinosaurs is going to be good. I wonder who the first YouTuber to jump on the, like, 500 Mammoths versus 50 Dinosaurs, or, you know, one of those videos is going to be. Let's go ahead and get our Knights of the Realm, or our other men-at-arms kind of in the back, ready to protect as well. And we took we got to take skirmish mode off. That's really important on these guys, so we got to make sure it's off on all of them. Our Knights of the Realm can be here, and they're just there to deal with, like, Doom Wheels and other shenanigans like that. That's, like, literally it. So, yeah. We can do group 2 and group 2. Yeah. We can actually do group 2 should be over here, and group 3 should be over here. Okay, good. Yeah. You're definitely right, true king of Karakay Peaks. Oh man, you got it. You know, molecular biology. That sounds rough. That sounds very rough. All right, let's go take out some of these filthy rats, shall we? You know, it's time. Bretonia's been oppressed for too long. He does have a Warp Lightning Cannon, so I'm really glad I didn't bring the, what's it called? Does he have a Doom Wheel? No, he just has a couple groups of Rat Ogres, which is fine. So we can pull the Knights of the Realm like around the sides then, because we don't have to worry about the Rat Ogres penetrating too badly. He does have some Gutter Runners right here, so we can just honestly just push up and shoot them with poison arrows. Like, not poison arrows, with the fire arrows. So we'll do this here, and we'll grab these two guys and have them shoot at those guys as well. Yeah, we have an answer, so we can return fire at least, and we are taking some of that Warp Lightning Cannon fire, so let's actually go hide behind the trees. Yeah, there we go. Come on, peasants, return fire. Fire! Take them down! And once we get close enough, we can kind of just pull back here, so let's go ahead and just kind of, you know, start advancing again now that we've gotten a few volleys off. We kind of want to scoot and shoot. And these guys can go here, and these guys can go over here and get ready for the Rat Ogres. And yeah, basically we just want to take advantage of our fire arrows to, you know, really do a ton of damage against his infantry. So he has some Plague Monks here. So we'll shoot the Plague Monks here, and then these two can shoot these Plague Monks here and right here. Those are the targets we really want to work on. So then we switch our archers to group 4, which is going to be optimal there, and we just keep advancing the rest of our infantry corps. So far, so good. All right, so let's collapse in on these Rat Ogres right here, and we're not going to like fully commit, but again, if we do get the opportunity to get a charge on those filthy rats, we will. We'll get these guys going in hot. We want these guys here. Got to make sure to do it. Sometimes you have to do it manually if you do that mass like pathing order. Let's get these Battle Pilgrims up and around the side. Pull these guys back here. And yeah, he's moving his halberds out. Like, we don't need to rush to take any of these fights. Like, we don't need to. Like, we can totally just Netflix and chill a little bit. Great. All right, so the Fey Enchantress is in here. We definitely want her fighting because the Mist of the Lady is going to be really strong. Let's go ahead and pop the healing on these guys. And yeah, the infantry fight should go pretty well for us, I would say. I mean, he does have these guys kind of hanging tight, so I don't mind just kind of waiting. I mean, he's allocating a lot of resources to his defensive pockets there. We'll get these Battle Pilgrims fighting here, and we have a ton of these fire arrows coming in here, just wrecking those guys. We have to make sure the Fey Enchantress doesn't get too kind of bogged up here, and we could use this Dwellers Below right here, but I think we just save up for heals right now. And let's get these cav up and around the back and see if we can get on those artillery. We have our auxiliary troops waiting in the back. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, we're actually winning that frontline engagement with that like perpetual fire from the arrows. And we can start shooting at the Rat Ogres now. That's going to be our next target now that we've kind of buckled his main line. So let's do that. Let's get these guys around the back as well. And do we want to cast Earthblood? I mean, I feel like this frontline battle is going so well. He doesn't have many great targets for his what's it called? We can pull these men-at-arms here and have them clean up those Plague Monks. That's exactly what they're for. Like, when they get through your main line with Bretonnia, you can just jump in there and do it to it. Great. So the Fey Enchantress, we want to make sure she's in good shape here. And it looks like we're actually, yeah, pushing through. So let's get on that Warp Lightning Cannon. Keep doing it to it. The Rat Ogres are now just going to get wrecked. And honestly, we can just charge in now that he doesn't have the defense. Oh, man, look at all those filthy rats just routing. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So Dwellers Below, we can use that on the Storm Vermin with Halberds over here. I think so. Yeah, that's actually, if he doesn't move, this is going to be a really good Dweller's Blow. And we can get a Chalice of Potions on those guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. All right, we're doing it. So we're getting in there, guys. Let's go ahead and keep pushing it. Bounce power should be starting to tilt in our favor here. Our Peasant Arrows are definitely the MVPs here, though. These guys are paying some serious dues. We have plenty of troops in the back to defend them, so let's keep the spears kind of on task here, and just keep riding these guys down. Just making sure to using our cav to kind of go hunting. We're probably going to lose this group because of the halberds back there, but yeah, we're in good shape for the most part, I would say. All right, so Bretonia's going to kind of keep pushing through. We're having a good time. It looks like he's using some filthy plague magic on us, but the Fey Enchantress she's holding it down. All right, cool. What else do we got out here? Yeah, our knights are really good for hunting the fleeing Skaven. Like that's definitely a good use. Like if not for anything else, it's like they can hunt those guys down. Men at arms, so we can go ahead and send them over here. Our back line isn't going to get compromised, I think. And we got some rat ogres, so we can go ahead and pull these spears, move these peasants over here. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Like I don't think he can come back at this point. So let's use Favor of the Fae. Make sure these guys are fighting. Fey Enchantress can go hunting. Arcane Conduit, and good. Knights of the Realm are just being absolute bosses, just hunting these guys down, having a good old time. I think Bretonia could use some sort of help. They're definitely one of the weaker factions, despite like how this game is looking. Like they're a tough one to play. Let's shoot at this Plague Priest with everything. We got our spears chasing down those rat ogres. These guys can come over here, and yeah, we're doing it. Having a good old time. We have another heal. Gonna use it here in this main pocket where Skrulk is fighting. And look at all the fire arrows gonna be shooting this priest right here. The Plague Priest is just trying to flee from all that pressure. Let's get the Knights of the Realm and have them go help out against these rat ogres too. Is there anything else I want to chase down? Definitely go get those Plague Monks. We don't want those guys coming back. Check for routing units. Our spears are going to take those rat ogres, and definitely a good trade for me, having the rat ogres get taken out by, a 200 cost spear unit. We have our auxiliary troops, so they can go ahead and cover these spears. And do we have any Knights of the Realm nearby that could help out? Yeah, let's pull them back here. Have them help out. Good. All right, so we just got to finish off Skrulk and the boys. I'd be pretty surprised if my opponent was able to come back. I feel like we've compromised like a lot of his army. And we still have like all these peasant arrows online too. So let's go ahead and square these guys up, have them start shooting at the rat ogres. We can shoot at the rat ogres here. These spears can come back here and kind of help defend again. And just check these rat ogres. Just like watch them get melted, guys. Just look at these fire arrows. I don't think they're weak to fire, but it still looks super cool. Yo, man, that's so awesome just seeing the peasants of Bretonia hold fast against these foul Skaven hordes. All right, let's go ahead and use one more Earthblood right here on this main pocket, which is going to be important. See some knights get rode down here. Ride them down. Yeah, that was good. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Let's look at those rats go fleeing. Glorious. Let's pull these peasants back. Let's get the men-at-arms to kind of come protect them. And our peasant arrows, we can go ahead and reform ranks back here. Let's actually run over towards our support. Knights of the Realm can help against the clan rats. And, yeah. I don't know what else he can do, really. Yeah, Regiment's Renown will be very helpful for Bretonia. They have a few pretty good ones. I really like the Battle Pilgrim ones. Let's go ahead and, oh, can we get this Chalice of Potions? Let's see. Oh man, my timing was off. Chalice of Potions takes like 10 years to drop down. It's just like, is it coming? Oh yeah. It's like 5 seconds until the animation starts, and then from there yeah, we missed that one pretty hard. It still did some damage though, actually. Not too shabby. So our peasants with arrows, we can shoot at these storm vermin. And yeah, it's gonna be it. So GG. Brett. You can cast that one later. I think that would be a fun one to see Bretonia winning against this Skaven. Playing World of Warcraft in the past? Yeah. I used to play WoW. I played for, I played Alpha, Beta, I played Vanilla, I played Burning Crusade. Wrath of the Lich King was one. I stopped after Wrath of the Lich King. Like, I completed the Arthas storyline, and then I just lost interest, because I didn't like Pandaria or, any of those things. I thought they were stupid. So yeah, it was really good. I played those. I was a big arena guy. I just mostly played arena. I didn't raid too much. So, I was a mighty gladiator. You're not that late. Make Solstheim. No, you're just in time. That was actually only the second game of the stream, so. True King of Carrick 8 Peaks. Yeah, I know it's hard for the times. I try and start early, like around 1 or 2 for you guys, so then you can catch it at the end of your day. But, I don't know. Would it be better for you guys if I, yeah, WoW was rough. I mean, it probably contributes largely to my wrist problems. I used to just go way too hard in the paint. It was brutal. Yeah. Hey, Christian Tweedy, thanks for subbing, brother. Could you give us an opinion of the actual tier list? So tier list. Let's see. We can go do a quick little tier list. It'll give me a little break between the games. So if we were to look at like tier lists, I would say that Lizardmen and Dark Elves are tier 1. Like they're probably the 2 strongest factions in the game. Hey, Nico, my favorite Jedi. Oh, that's a hard question. Like, Palpatine is my favorite character in Star Wars because he's just like a living meme. But my favorite Jedi, I mean, in terms of the prequels, I was a huge Mace Windu fan. I mean, how could you not like Samuel L. Jackson, like, as a Jedi? Yeah, I mean, he was awesome. I mean, Luke Skywalker's, of course, an OG. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Probably, I really liked Mace Windu quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, Italian Spartacus and I used to go hard in the paint. But yeah, I would say Mace Windu to answer your question. So yeah, Lizardmen are probably tier 1. Tier 2, I mean, Lizardmen, Dark Elves are tier 1, I would say. I would still say that Empire is like, they're on the cusp of tier 1. They're not like as strong as they used to be with some of the nerfs they got to Demogryph Knights and things like that. But I still think they're very good. I would say Skaven are probably a tier 1 faction too. Like, in the hands of a good player, Skaven can just be devastating. I think Chaos is potentially up there as well. And I mean, there's so many other factions. It'd be more like, I think Lizardmen and Dark Elves and Empire and, I mean, Chaos is really good also. Some of the weakest factions are Bretonnia, probably. I think Bretonnia is really, really in a hard place right now, as well as Greenskins are having a hard time as well. Yeah. Anakin's so terrible, though. He's such like a haggard character, you know? I mean, like, Darth Vader is cool, but Anakin is just cringe Lord Zero. You know? Thanks for the donation, man. Again, I really appreciate the support. Hey, Mitchy Mitch, thanks for sponsoring, dude. Now you can spam the emotes. So, what do you guys want to see? Beastmen? Yeah, the game's much more balanced than it's ever been, I think. Let's play Beastmen. Beastmen are strong. Beastmen are scary, for sure. You can blitz people pretty hard. I feel a little bit naked not being stream sniped by Professor Pone. Like, it feels weird starting a stream and not having fought him. Something doesn't feel right. Something is amiss. Yeah, we'll get Wood Elves. I'm gonna do Beastmen right now. I'm trying to play the factions that I always neglect. That's like this is gonna be the neglect stream. Yeah, so it should be fun. Several ethereal vampire count units work. Could potentially work. Yeah. Nobody likes Pouty Sith. Yeah, that's true. This is actually a really tough matchup for the Beastmen, I think. So let's go ahead and get Morker. He's probably the safest bet. I mean, the Chaos Spawn do okay against Saurus Warriors. Vampires, I wouldn't say vampires are top tier. No, they're not. They're not terrible, though. Okay, so in the front, we probably want a couple Bestigors and then just some Gore Herds. The Gore Herds trade okay with Saurus Warriors, and they're also dirt cheap, so we can honestly get a couple of those and 2 Bestigors. I don't want to go too much in Bestigors because they do get trampled by dinosaurs pretty hard. But really, the key to success in this matchup, in my opinion, is getting a bunch of Centaurs with throwing axes. Like, these guys are so good. Like, I honestly would almost consider getting 4. Minotaurs, the problem with Minotaurs also in this matchup is they take a ton of damage from Skink Skirmishers, but it is a matchup in which you can use them and, like, have some success. Let's see. So we're going to get a Chariot here. We're going to get Death. Fate of Yuna is really good against Temple Guard, and you do see Temple Guard in this matchup. So, yeah, we'll do an auto-gen. Oh, you caught Professor Pone on ladder trying to stream snipe me? He's trying his hardest. Let's get a Gorbel. And we'll get a mighty Gorbel. It's good to have one. He's just kind of like an anchor. So we have the Centaurs. We could get some regular Gores, just like the Great Weapon variant, because they do have really good AP. So if you can surround, like, yeah, we'll just get those 2. Having some arrows might be good too. I'm a little bit on the fence, but I'm hoping that the Centaurs with throwing axes can do the trick. Yeah, that was me. The gentleman I'm in the game with right now says that he saw me on Pixelated Apollo stream yesterday. I played a free-for-all Mass Beastman Vanguard game. It was really fun. I know, they might go Aquatics. Sirtha Act build isn't that good against dinosaurs. Well, maybe. Actually, the Marauders with the throwing axes might be good. So I could cut one of these guys and get like a couple cheap spears, but I really think that this will be fine. Yeah, let's see how this goes. It should be good. Yeah, good luck to my opponent. I don't know. It's a really hard matchup for sure. If the Lizardman player's like really on his game, they're the best faction in the game. Yeah, Aquatics is OP. They need to nerf that. They need to just remove it from the game. It's too game breaking. Lizardmen are like tier just top tier, unbeatable with Aquatics. You can't win. They're just like hiding their skinks in the water, and when you go to fight them, they just prison shank you underwater. Show me your moves with Dancing Wurzog. Well, we already got greenskins in. I'm trying to diversify my stream picks. You know, I don't want to just play the same races over and over. And again, like, you know, I'd rather be a well-rounded player who can play a bunch of different races than someone who's only good at like one or two. So, all right, so these guys can kind of be chilling in the middle here. We'll get our death chariot. The chariot is actually really good on the caster. So we get these guys going out here to skirmish. And again, these guys are the key to success in this matchup. Like, if you don't have Centaurs with throwing axes, I think you're just going to lose. You're just going to get dumpstered by the dinosaurs. Because the dinosaurs are pretty much better in every other area, but you can really focus them down with these Centaurs for sure. S tier. Revivification Crystal says, "Me and my Dinobot brethren will destroy the filthy goat people." Hey, how's it going, Bruno? Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a good battle here. We'll probably try and end the stream with a best of 3 series between two of my pals. So I'll probably jump on Discord and grab some people at the end of the stream who are, you know, good players, and get you guys a cool little best of 3 series that we'll cast. Thanks again, you guys, for sponsoring the stream. I really appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's do it. This is a tough one though. This is a tough one. We'll see what he's brought. His army size, he probably brought some Temple Guard. Temple Guard are really good against Beastmen. So Fate of Buna. We'll probably honestly just try and get like 2 Fate of Bunas over the course of the battle, and just... Oh, I forgot the Jagged Dagger though. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, so we got some of these pterodactyls. Oh no, and a Jabba the Hutt Slan. What is this? Okay, cool. So let's get these guys up and around the side here. Just get... What the heck is this Air Force? I mean, I feel like we can win this, right? Like, I have way more stuff here. Like, these throwing axes are going to add up. And I'm tempted to almost like Spirit Leech one of these guys. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Let's actually... Do we want to Spirit Leech them? Because I know it's a small entity count thing. Oh yeah. That's nice right there. We could probably... I don't know if we can take out this Carnosaur with these guys. It's a little bit of a risky engagement. Great. So let's kind of pull around the back. The Jabba is actually considered a large entity on his toilet seat. Wow, okay. So I didn't know that. I thought when you put him on the toilet seat instead of the other alternative, he was a little bit... Let's pull a Gorbel out there. We're just going to kind of keep trolling around the back. He does have some Chameleon Skink, so he's probably going to net us down here. But we were able to create enough separation that I don't think it's going to be that bad. Like, we'll take a little damage, but, you know, it's nothing terribly devastating. So he does have Temple Guard. Yes, he does have Temple Guard, so we want to use the Fate of Buna on those guys. And you see he's going to catch us here, but the nets are already almost gone, so... Oh, look at that. That was awesome. Okay. It didn't do much damage, though. Like, Comet of Cassandora doesn't do that much work. Oh, missed my charge bonus. It's okay. So with Gorbel there, we should be fine. Let's get these guys going here, these guys here. We can get this guy charging in there. And yeah, should be going to code. So let's kind of keep strafing around, make sure to get these guys to kind of block these up. And yeah, the Chariot's coming in hot. We're going to get that that nice kind of buff there. Just kind of keep riding dirty and just trolling Jabba. Over here, this Feral Carnosaur is going to die really quick to those guys. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. In the Chariot, we want to just kind of be riding circles and throwing axes, but he is kind of screening us with the Skink, so maybe we just kind of pull back, because he's going to have nets again. So let's go back here. And the Chariot gets a nice little ramshackle charge in there. And yeah, this is really good right here, though. What are these guys? Saurus Warriors? We do have the Staff of Ruinous Corruption, so let's go ahead and pop that back here. Should be pretty helpful. So we get the Chaos Spawn Summon. We can go ahead and slam into the Skinks here, and these guys can go ahead and screen out around the back again. Feral Carnosaur is going to go down, and Bestigor what man, they did a really good job. So let's actually collapse him in the center, because Morker is a little bit kind of swarmed right now. We don't want him to be taking those goodies for free, so great. So we're going to go ahead and Spirit Leech Jabba the Hutt. We can actually get him with the Chaos Spawn and everything, and just kind of focus fire him right here. We have some really good pressure. Morker needs some support, that's for sure. And great, so the Carnosaur is offline, so we can actually pull Gorbel. We're going to leave our other dinos to kind of do their thing. Let's pull the Gorbel back in here. Ooh, and a nice banishment. I was a little bit too bunched up, so very well played my opponent there, but I still feel like we're in good shape. We got a nice little surround on Jabba. We still have most of them. Man, I totally forgot about banishment. Like, I look at his spells, and I'm just like, oh, he's... You know, he doesn't have too much against us right now, but yeah, Gorbel's coming back, and Gorbel's going to be very helpful, so... So good. So these guys are routed, unfortunately, but we do have a nice little surround right here. We're getting some good damage in. We do have another Fate of Buna, so we could use it on these Saurus Warriors right here. I think that's probably going to be a good bet. And kind of just keep focusing. Let's pull this guy back. And these Bestigors, we can go ahead and just push back here. And Big Daddy Gorbel is going to be coming around. And our Centaurs are rallying, so we can get them going back. And come on, Gorbel, get over here. Do it. Do it. And we have another Chaos Spawn group right now who just got summoned off the corpses of that group, so we can just go ahead and collapse right now. And I think we're going to be in good shape. So really well played by my opponent with that banishment. I was not paying attention to that. So, man, awesome stuff, dude. We got some Hounds coming back. So that Carnosaur is, yeah, just getting chased off by our Centaurs, which is going to be nice. Let's get these guys back here. And our throwing axes can come and start working on Jabba again. Really nice net right there as well. But I think we're going to win this main infantry battle. And how's our Gorbel doing? He is netted. So poor Al Gorbel. He's just, you know, getting trolled from every angle. So we won't fall for that trick again. So we're going to go ahead and spread our guys out a little bit. And this one group can come up and over here. And Al Gorbel, he can go ahead and start chasing Jabba right now. So let's go ahead and just chase Jabba with all these guys. Should be pretty nasty, especially with the Chaos Spawn there. And our Deathcaster kind of got messed up by those Chameleon Skanks. So that was actually really kind of scary, guys. It's been a fierce one. So we do get the front line. Ruination of Cities coming down, kind of, you know, popping us a little bit, but we can keep fighting against his infantry. And yeah, Jabba's not long for this Earth, guys. He's going to go down to these throwing axes pretty fast here. Because, I mean, is he armored? I guess he only has 45 armor, but a missile attack's still a missile attack, and the Gorbel is just laying a whomping on him. Yes. Yes. Do it. Take him down. He does pop shield to the cold ones. We have some poison hounds back, so we can use them to kind of just feast. These guys can go after the skinks. And Jabba is going to be breaking right now, so good. I'm pretty sure that's GG. I don't know what else he can do, to be honest. Morker is still in pretty good shape, but he actually did take a beating from those Lizardmen infantry, which I'm a little bit surprised about. There goes Jabba. There goes my hero. It looks like he's going to be coming after me with some of these Pterodons, but Pterodons are pretty garbage in melee, so we can just swarm them with the Centaurs. The Chaos Spawn there are going to help, and look at Jabba. Jabba's throne is vacant. Look at it, just all empty. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no stains there from just like sweat stains from his fat, slimy body. All right, let's get these hounds kind of helping out in melee. And it looks like he's going to get hit with army losses pretty soon. So that was a fun game. Jabba got a little crazy on us. I wasn't expecting that. I'm still waking up, guys. I actually slept in really late today, so I'm not quite on my game yet. So forgive me. But, you know, I'm here to entertain. Hey, thank you for donating, man. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Yes, good, good. Turin, what about the trait lords can get from beating... Oh, I like that. I like when you kill Grimgor Ironhide with the dwarves, you get like a fat armor piercing buff on your troops in campaign. I just started playing campaign a little bit more, so I'm still kind of, you know, learning the ways, but I have been enjoying it quite a bit. Bruno, thank you for donating, man. If there's any donations you'd like to see, let me know in chat, and I'll hook you up, brother. All right, that's it. We did it. Yes, good. Beasts. I like to cast these games afterwards too, to give you guys more of like a tactical insight. But the throwing axes were really good. My opponent just had super good counterplay with Jabba. Like I was not expecting banishment to be used there. Show some respect to Lord Mazdamundi. Lord Mazdamundi is literally Eric Cartman from South Park. Like, just when he, like, or no, yeah, the World of Warcraft episode where he's, like, sitting on the toilet seat while he's gaming, that's Lord Mazdamundi. Yeah. I know, I really want Norska. So you know what stats? So basically, to answer your question about the aquatics, how it works with aquatics is that if there's a body of water, typically small arms infantry, so gore herds, they get a penalty when they're fighting in water. They're submerged. It like lowers their melee attack, I think, and several other stats. So creatures with aquatics, they don't suffer that penalty. So they can fight in shallow water and get no debuff. Hey, Andrew H., thank you for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so okay. So I think we're going to... Yeah, he's like Lord Toilet Frog, for sure. He's pretty strong. Yeah, thank you, man. Mom, bathroom. Yeah. Jabba, he's basically that character, so. Alright, guys, so now we're going to jump into a couple more battles here. Did he stop the moon from falling or the planet or something? I don't know. I actually don't know the lore behind Mazdamundi. If Italian Spartacus is still in chat, he can definitely tell you. He knows the lore pretty well. Candidate assassins are okay. Respect his authority. Yeah. Let's have some coffee. Oh, man. You want some dragons? Yeah, dragons are a little bit overdue, guys. You're going to get me? You're going to defeat me? Yeah, I'm sure you will, man. Just keep at it, you know? You'll stream snipe me eventually. I was talking to some of my buddies who were, like, watching the stream, and they were like, yeah, a lot of people are just trying to snipe you. They, like, join games, and then they like, leave if it's not you during your stream, which is really funny. You just got killed by Sidious in Battlefront 2? That's really funny. Did he say... Does he actually say any of the things? Like, for any of you guys who have played Battlefront 2, does he say any of the... Oh, this is actually Jonton. That's really funny. Oh my god. This is Jonton. I know his logo. Okay, so he's gonna play Greenskins. What matchup do you want? You guys, haven't we played Skaven yet? Yeah, let's play Skaven. Let's play some filthy ratlings. It's time. It's time, Jonton. It's Gotham's reckoning. The Skaven hordes are coming for you. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So you probably want Vermintide. We don't really need Wither here, to be honest. You want all these goodies. Oh, he's going Beastman. Even more fun. All right. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I was really sad about the financial stuff of what's it called, the Battlefront 2. Like all the microtransaction stuff's pretty rough. It's not. Don't try and trick me, Gabo King. I know Jonton's logo. It's those 2 stormtroopers. I'm no fool. All right, here we go. So that should be good. So we'll get a couple of those guys, a couple of these guys. Don't you stream snipe me either, bro. I know you're watching. Let's get this guy. Let's get some of these storm vermin to kind of protect it in the back line. You definitely need pretty ample protection. Gutter runners, I wonder how they would be against the beastmen. Probably not bad. Like, what are you going to counter skirmish? Centigores? But again, you probably can just get rode down, so I think we just kind of abstain from those for now. What map are we on? It's a fairly open field map too, so we could get one group of the Globadiers for like Minotaurs and Gorbals and things. I think some Clan Rat Spears in the front will be pretty helpful too. So just make sure. Although, do we want Rat Ogres? What are Rat Ogres going to be good against? I mean, armor, Bestigors. They have mass too, though, so they can like protect me. We could try this. Don't tell him. Shh. My favorite RTS of all time is Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. He's quotable in the game. Oh, I like to hear that. This is the one pick I'm a little bit on the fence about. Look. All right. Yeah, let's see. I don't know how this is going to work. We could get these guys here. I think they might help just kind of muck things up in the front line. I feel like we need more range, though. That's like my one apprehension. We could cut like another assassin and get like a second warp lightning cannon. I feel like that's a little kind of, you know, over the top. I don't know, guys. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see. So the one thing I would be on the fence about in this build is the Hell Pit Abomination, but it's you know, you gotta, he's a good player, so I'd like to try it out against him to see if it works. Warfire Throwers? Well, he's probably just going to go Bestigors, I think. What's KKND2? I don't know that one. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, Warcraft 3 is my favorite. I mean, Age of Empires is really good too. I'm a huge fan of Age of Empires. Oh man, David, that's rough, man. I got you. We'll get you through that night shift. Better not be stream sniping me, Jonton. I'll be super upset. Oh. I'll never forgive you. Yeah, the one thing I feel like this build is missing is Doom Wheels, but, you know, he's probably expecting the Doom Wheel. Hell Pit Abominations are really fun, too. They're a super fun unit. So you probably could get, like, one Gutter Runner. I feel like that would be really helpful. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes. It's time. The Pillar of Bone. Yeah, it's an open field map. You're all beginners, Ultimate Art. Yeah, Age of Empires 4. Oh, I can't wait for the new Age of Empires to come out. I don't know that one, Cetra. Yeah, Warcraft 4 will probably come out in like 10 years. It's just going to be like an eternity. Okay, here we go. It's time. Okay, it's showtime, guys. We got some filthy rat action going on. So kind of hang here. We'll get the help. These storm vermin need to just stand on top of this thing the whole time. Like if I lose that thing, I'm going to be in some serious trouble. Do these guys have stock? They actually do, which is cool. So it makes them like look vulnerable, right? This guy can kind of be lurking over here. Skaven Slaves are such a good unit, the ones with spears. Like, the anti-large bonus just makes them so much more cost-effective. Get some of these guys here. Okay, great. So this army can kind of just Netflix and chill. These two are here, so we probably want the rats on the other side as well. The Warp Lightning Cannon is just kind of like try and force our opponent to like come in here and fight us. That's kind of the game plan. Alien vs. Predators Extinction? I haven't played that one either. Yeah, Warcraft 4 will come out at the same time as Half-Life. Yeah, probably, unfortunately. Warp Lightning Cannon's pretty good against Beastmen. Like, if they decide to go Minotaurs or things like that, it can wreak some havoc for sure. So, let's see what he's got. Oh my god. He's going Sirtha Beasts, it looks like. Oh god. Oh no! Alright, let's get our assassins over here. Skaven Slave Spears, we want to get them up here to kind of take this charge like champions. Yeah, we'll just start shooting. I mean, this is going to be hard, for sure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and summon some rats right here. Hopefully we can get the rat summon right there. Ooh, this is going to be nasty. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Sirtha Chariots. So we get the summon right there, which kind of mucks them up. And oh man, that Warp Lightning Cannon Blast was really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and go here. The assassin can go ahead and pop the Rival Head Talisman, which is going to lower his stats. We'll get these guys going here. And yeah, we got the halberds right here on this Warp Lightning Cannon, so he's not going to be able to get it, which is nice. And yeah, it's just going to be a big death blob, basically. Just kind of doing its thing. Oh my god. This is just anarchy. Alright, so let's bless with filth. The Warp Lightning Cannon is still online, which is going to be pretty much essential to our potential victory here if we're able to win. I don't know though. This is a pretty wild build, guys. This is straight up Sirtha Ek like madness. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this here and see if we can blast some of those Centaurs. Ooh, we actually get a couple of them, which is nice. All right, so the chariots are starting to get taken down. We have some spears in the back that are in pretty good shape as well. So the Warp Lightning Cannon, we can keep shooting at his caster right there. Oh, let's actually surround that guy. Like, that's the one thing we can catch here. So let's see if we can catch it. Oh, Storm Vermin, stay. We need this Warp Lightning Cannon. Like, that needs to stay online. All right, so let's get this rat back here as well. I think he needs to help out. And like, oh my god, the chariots are just out of control. Okay, let's go Hell Pit Abomination. Rod of Corruption, we can drop that. Libra Bondicus, we want to drop that there as well. And Vermintide, we can summon on top of those guys. Okay, so our Warp Lightning Cannon's still online, thankfully. And hopefully we're going to be able to kill a lot of these guys who are pressuring it. I don't know. Honestly, this is like hard to tell how it's going. We got his caster here. I'm not sure where his lord is, but let's keep chasing his caster for now. Kind of working after these chariots. And yeah, Rat Assassin's doing its thing, guys. Warp Lightning Cannon's online. We can probably start shooting at Khazrak, just trying to like goon his lord, because he is on a chariot. He's a pretty big target. And these halberds can just kind of form ranks and finish these guys off. And what else do we got? Okay, we got some Centaur Bears coming back. So the Sirtha beasts, dude. The Sirtha beasts are out of control. Let's go ahead and pull our Hell Pit Abomination back here and have it help out, defending our artillery. And Lord Skrolk is in a little bit of a dicey situation, to say the least. We do have another breath attack, so we don't want to use that. So let's go ahead and summon another Vermintide right here to kind of just muck these guys down. And the Hell Pit Abomination is going to be pulling back. And what do we got? Some halberds here to defend this? Yeah, okay, good. So is there any pressure coming in the back? We definitely want to go back here. And yeah, he's just going to be forcing after that, like really aggressively. Let's fight the Centaurs. Let's get these guys going in here as well. And Skrolk and the boys, we can go ahead and just chase his lord right here, which should be pretty good. So yeah, Skrolk and this assassin should be able to do some pretty good work against Khazrak. Now that his like big monster back there is kind of offline, but yeah, I don't think we can defend against all this pressure. Like, we don't have enough back here. Warp Lightning Cannon's probably going to get compromised. All right, assassins, you guys need to get back here. Form a last alliance. Lord Skrolk is kind of waddling as well. We do have some pretty nice... Oh, okay, this is actually a really good opportunity for us here. So we can go ahead and like do a breath attack right up this flank. It's going to roast like all of these troops of his. Ooh, that was really good. That was really good. And a Rod of Corruption would be really nice right now as well. Do we have Rival High Talisman on either of these guys? We do, so we can lower the melee attack of all these troops here in this blob. And yeah, Centaur Bears. And this is a wild game, guys. This is a really wild game for sure. And do we want to summon Vermintide? Let's see if we can. Can we get his lord here too? That'd be really nice if we could like just punish Khazrak right now. That would be one of the things that could potentially get us in the match. Okay, so we have some troops coming back from out. Let's go ahead and path them back in. It's gonna be a tight one. Let's summon some Vermintide over here on top of these guys to potentially shut them down. And Khazrak does fall, so that's gonna be one step towards like potentially coming back here. And Vermintide right on top of these Centaurs is gonna be really juicy. And the Hell Pit Abomination, we need to kind of protect this guy. And he's running out of ammunition. Do we have any like troops left here? Man, this is just so wild. Okay, so let's get our assassins and Skrolk and have them go after the Bray Shaman over here. Have this guy go after the Bray Shaman as well. Although it looks like he is coming in here. Oh man, there's so much stuff. It's everywhere. The beasts are swarming. Oh my god. Just the Sirtha beasts. Okay, so we have Rival High Talisman, so we can go ahead and pop that to lower his stats. Just kind of chase him down. And the Hell Pit Abomination, I want to like make it hard for him to catch. That's going to be important here. And do we have enough for a Rod of Corruption? Oh, we need to get Rod of Corruption over there. So Libra Bondicus, we can cast on the Bray Shaman to kind of, do some deeps to him. And Skrolk, we want to try and waddle here and see if we can get some of those goodies going. And he does actually kill our Hell Pit Abomination, so, okay. It's going to be hard for him to kill Skrolk, though. Like, he'll need to get us on army losses, I think. That's going to be a pretty important factor here. Because Skrolk is just incredibly tough to kill, especially if he's out of ammo. Okay. So let's kind of unify over here, see if we can work on these chariots. We do have some Storm Vermin coming back, 54 models, which isn't bad. And, oh man, he's getting some deeps right there. How's he doing on ammo? He still has a bit, so we need to kind of bunch up right here. Let's go ahead and pop the Rod of Corruption, which is going to tag all of these guys. And our Assassin is able to finish those guys off, which is good. Oh, the Hordes are coming. The Hordes they're after us. That Rod of Corruption was really good. We got a bunch of damage in on those guys. Great. So let's keep pushing these guys through. Bounce power is very even. Skrolk is... We probably want to keep Skrolk back and, like, screen. And then just use these troops to kind of, use the Assassin to kind of just chase these guys down. Let's see. Do we want to go? I mean, we don't have any more, like, really good targets for his chariots. And the Assassin should be able to do some pretty good work against these ones. Yeah, that's good. Storm Vermin intercept those guys. And, yeah, I don't know. We probably save up for another Pestilent Breath to try and get his, like, big blob right here. I think that's going to be really nice. Yeah, that'll be good. And he's running out of ammo. And once he runs out of ammo, I'm pretty sure it's over. Like, the bounce power is in our favor, so... Okay, so let's pull these guys over here. And, do we have, like, Rival Head Talisman or anything? Let's get some of these guys back here. These Storm Vermin are still just kind of cleaning up shop here, which is good. And the Skrulk, man, we just want to make sure our Skrulk doesn't get, you know, messed up here. Our Skrulk and Assassins, that's the one thing we need to keep alive. Because he's going to run out of ammo. And he won't be able to do enough damage with just throwing Axe Centaurs to kill our Lord, I don't think. So, great. So we finished those guys off. We can reform ranks right now. And, yeah, we're just going to wait. We're just going to form ranks and just wait for him. Looks like he's coming in hot. So we can go ahead and drop us. No, he's just throwing axes. Okay, so let's keep falling back here. As long as Skrulk lives, I'm totally fine with whatever engagement is going on right here. So we'll keep these guys pushing in here, and our Assassins and company can go after the Chariots. And we're going to have another Rod of Corruption soonish, which is going to be good. So, okay, there you go. The Chariot's getting contaminated. The Assassins should be able to pick those guys off. That's good. Yeah, great. Okay. So Chariots are going down. There's 2 of them left. And let's just kind of push into the main army right now. And, oh, you can see all those guys are getting plagued and stuff. But yeah, he's about to run out of ammo, so I'm feeling good. And let's go ahead and drop this right here, which is going to roast a bunch of those guys. Yeah, that did some okay damage. Wasn't the best. We'll have enough for a Vermintide, hopefully. Yeah, 1 per 36. That might have been a little bit kind of, hasty. Rod of Corruption in 25 seconds. Just kind of keep scurrying around, making it hard for him to target us. Yeah, he's going to have to fight. He's going to have to fight now. He's going to have to come in here and do it to it. Do we have any other troops left? We have some Storm Vermin. Alright, so now it's the final showdown, guys. So I wish we could use the trophy heads on these guys. Oh my goodness, this is just freaking anarchy, guys. Okay, let's pop Stand Your Ground to give us that melee defense. And it looks like those guys are routing off here. Yeah, we got this now. This is going to be really good. So let's get the rats kind of... We want to keep like a tight formation. Just do it. This is live. This is a live match. This is actually happening, what you guys are seeing right here. And Rod of Corruption is going to be really good. It's going to buff all those guys. And honestly, that'll probably push him to army losses, I think. Like, once we get that Rod of Corruption in there, it does some really good damage for sure. He might just keep trying to cycle charge us, but I honestly don't think he... Because every time he comes in, he's going to take casualties. And the longer we wait, the more Winds of Magic I'm going to get. So, it's going to be good. It won't be able to break us, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, we'll take a little damage, but... I think Skrulk should be able to kind of hold and fight and everything. The Assassins, of course, too, are going to be really good. Yeah, you can say the Centaurs are actually confident, but so is Skrulk's in pretty good shape, too. Let's get him fighting these ones. And the Assassins are both in pretty good health here. Oh, Skrulk's actually shaken. Okay, interesting. So maybe he can get us. I mean, Cycle Charge is a little bit more effective than I thought. Bounce Power is still kind of tilting more into my favor, which is nice. You can see I'm just getting like... I think we go here and put our backs against this so we don't get surrounded. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Let's do that. Let's just kind of scurry over here. And we do have enough for a Vermintide, so next time he decides to charge in, we can get a group of clan rats to kind of like do it to it. I think it'll actually like knock us around though. Okay, so let's do this and see if we can get those clan rats. These Assassins can go in here as well. And does Skrulk get the summon off? He does. So hopefully that'll help. It looks like he might be able to retreat here. Yes, this is actually happening. Okay, so they're all shaken now and steady, which is nice. So Skrulk we can get like up against this barrier right here. We'll get our 2 Assassins over there. And the clan rats we can just form ranks and just kind of hang tight. Yeah, because if we get our backs up against this, he won't be able to surround us. So you just put it like right here. And the Assassin can go right here, and this one can go right here. And great. So he's going to be engaging here, so the Assassin can go ahead and engage as well. As long as we can kill a couple Centaurs. And Assassins are very fast. They have 54 movement speed, so... You can see they're going to get in there and prison shank some of these guys. And yeah, it looks like they broke, which is to be expected. But again, another Rod of Corruption coming up. Yes. Good, you filthy beasts. Alright, so let's scurry back here. Get ready to party. We'll hug the wall. Come on, rats. Do it, rats. Might be a long one. But yeah, now we have our backs to the turf here, so we can toggle guard mode, which is going to be good. We can actually fight pretty hard, I think. Let's see, Rod of Corruption. Oh, that's going to be a great Rod of Corruption, hitting all those guys. And Stand Your Ground too. Because Skrulk's taking a lot of damage now, so we want to make sure that we have the tools to kind of survive here. Yeah, good. Okay, Skrulk's shaken. A little bit spooky. And Assassins keep getting knocked back. But yeah, we're not getting surrounded because we keep our backs to this little piece of turf right here. You can see every time they come in, a couple Centaurs are dying too. How are they doing? Shaken. Shaken. Come on, Assassins. Last stand. This is the last stand. All right. So Skrulk he's got his bros kind of guarding him here. These assassin rats. He's gonna have to come in if he wants it. He has to. Dirty, dirty rats. Yeah, these guys are wavering, which is good. As soon as they start to break, I'm pretty sure like most of these troops are gonna, you know, have issues. So we'll go here and we'll get the Skrulk man kind of helping out in the back. There you go. So one of them's Orokin army losses, and yes, yes, yeah, we did it. Oh, Sirtha Ek beasts. That's what it is. Sirtha Ek beasts. Oh my goodness. God damn it. Get that shit out of here. God, that was so obnoxious. Oh man. John Ton, I'll get you, you dirty dog. Oh, I know. That was... You deserve that, John Ton. I know it's you, bro. I know it's you, John Ton. The Skaven endure. Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss anything while I was so focused there. Yeah, man, that was... Speak no evil, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, that'll be featured on the channel for sure. They were cornered rats. Yeah, you don't want to push a rat into a corner. Sirtha Elk. Oh, does it say Friday on the stream? Man, yeah, that Rod of Corruption was saving me though. So I'm gonna go get some water and something to drink real quick, and I'll put on some music for you guys. Here you go. You want some we'll keep with that 80s theme. Here you go, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, hey, Lore Master of Sotek, welcome. Chat is fun today. It's been really good. Yeah. And Lore Master, yeah, Lore Master just put out an awesome video on Archaon the Everchosen. So you guys definitely check him out. It's awesome. He like, you know, he talks about the general lore of Archaon and how he becomes Everchosen. Then he does like cutscenes, so he uses the footage from Total War Warhammer to like recreate the battles in Archaon's lore. It's really good. Definitely recommend checking it out, guys. A Skink Lord? Oh man, a Skink Lord would be so much fun, guys. Age of Empires 4 will be really good. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little hesitant. You know, a lot of these games have been hyped about, like Dawn of War, but I really hope it'll be good. Not John Tron, it was John Ton. He's a Total War YouTuber. His name is Total Brohammer is the name of his channel. Ah, Professor Pone, you're failing to snipe me, man. Oh, he dodged. Well, here's your chance. Yes. Man, this is the fastest I've found matches in a while. It's holding up pretty good. I think another 20-30 minutes or so, and I'll be done. Yeah, Vamps with Blood Knights. Vampires would be fun. Maybe I'll play them next game. Yeah, we'll do it to it. All right, let's see here. Play what else? Oh no, not the found match bug. Yes. Hate this. So discouraging. Yeah, that song's pretty fun. YouTube has like a whole library of free songs that you can use on your videos without getting trolled by copyright. So that's one of them. I would play like normal 80s music if I could. I would play like, you know, Tears for Fears and, you know, Kenny Loggins and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Thomas, welcome. Yeah, we're trying. Yes. We got a little bit of the found match bug, so. The Gurk, Mon Street. Yeah, let's play Vamps. Let's do Vampires. We'll use Manfred. Yeah, we haven't used Manfred. He gets neglected quite a bit. I know you guys just want the Gorse, though. Yeah, but we're going to play Manny. He's probably not the best choice against the Dwarves, though, to be honest. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Guys, this is an opportunity to use Krell. I'm sorry, I have to take this. So hopefully you guys forgive me. So we're going to go with Heinrich Kemmler. We're going to get Krell. Can we raise the house for Heinrich in here? Yes. Highway to the danger zone. S of Steel Faith overall is cool. Yeah, I mean, no. Oh man, come on. Why you got to do that to me, bro? Okay, now we got to actually just go full goon mode. So we're going full in. Let's go ahead here. Probably go that sort of unholy power, and then probably want to get Invocation Raised Dead. So basically, to beat the Lizardmen with the vampires, you just have to go like full cheese. Man, he's so expensive. Manfred just like costs an arm and a leg. Okay, I want to play vampire counts. Yes. Okay. Oh man, Krell is just gonna get dumpstered by the Krokar, like. And I know people have been wanting to see Manfred. So honestly, the way to win this is just to spam Terrorgeist. It's like you can only have 2 other ones, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how you have to do it. He should have played the Dwarves. I would have stayed. Autogen against Lizardmen, like, it's already the hardest matchup, so I think I need to, like, bring a solid army here. The Never Chosen is amazing. He's not bad against Skaven, actually. Strigoi Ghoul King's good, but Manfred, I'm going to try him out for a Spirit Leech and see if that helps. And see if I can really, you know, maximize my value out of Magic, so... for the front line, we're just going to go, like, real dirt cheap. We're just going to get, like, 2 infantry. Like this. Just honestly. And then the rest is just going to be skeletons. We can get a couple skeletons and then some skeleton spears to help out against the big angry dinos. And, we'll do an auto-gen battle. We'll do one before the stream's over. Maybe we'll end the stream with an auto-gen battle, guys. Don't worry. What else do I want to get? Do I want Crypt Horrors here? I feel like they're just... Because he's going to get... What they do is they usually get Temple Guard. And the Temple Guard are pretty hard to deal with for sure. So maybe we just get a couple more of these Grave Guard with great weapons. One more group of skeletons I think should be fine. Yeah, this build looks okay. You basically just have to try and cheese them with Terrorgeist. Like it's one of the hardest matchups for the vampires. Mitchy Mitch, to answer your question about the beard, and thank you for sponsoring earlier, man. I really appreciate it. I grow a horrible beard. It's like it's an atrocity. Yeah, it's like blasphemy. Pick 1 or 2. What am I doing? Picking 1 or 2? What's happening? Yeah, Crypts might be okay. I think 2 Terrorgeist is going to be really solid. But basically, the competitive Lizardmen build against the vampires is just like Temple Guard and Saurus Warriors in the front line, like 2 Temple Guard, 3 Saurus Warriors, and then you just spam big dinosaurs. And then the Temple Guard fend off Crypt Horrors and like anti-large threats on the ground. I should have just tar pitted him with zombies and see how long it takes for him to... No, Andrew. No, Andrew, we'll get you your Night Goblin War Boss. I'll try and get him next game. We'll play Greenskins again. Yeah, hopefully it'll go well. The Crown of Sorcery on Azag's head, yeah. This should be a good one, though. We just have to basically kill his big dinosaurs with Terrorgeist. That's what it comes down to. And just make sure that the Grave Guard with great weapons are fighting against the Temple Guard. I mean, but again, he might surprise us and just bring a totally different build, so... Yeah, and we have the breath attacks. The breath attacks do okay damage. I mean, I think it says they're good against single target, but from my experience, it seems better versus infantry. Yeah, we'll find out. Isn't the Temple Guard... Yeah, I mean, Temple Guard Saurus Warrior is really good. Hey, Andrew H. And, you know, hang on a sec, guys. Let me... Yeah, Andrew, shoot me a message after the stream, by the way. I wanna show you something. Okay, here we go. We got these guys lined up and ready to party. We don't want to be too bunched up for the big angry dinosaurs, but we're going to put our spears in the back here. We'll put one right here, And we'll put one out here. Oh, please, they don't. No, it's never annoying, man. Don't you worry. Okay, so we got pretty simple army. Not much to it. I've never played Warhammer, the Warhammer board game. No, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is, I usually stream every 2 or 3 days. So if I stream on like Monday, it'll be like a Wednesday or Thursday stream. And if I stream today, it'll be like probably Monday. That's when I'll stream again. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. This has been a great stream though, guys. Thank you so much for all joining and watching today. It's always good to have the family here. Where the heck is... Oh, they changed it. Look, they changed the tooltip here. You see this? Check that out. That's kind of cool. Okay, so our front line should endure. The Lizardman front line isn't that great against vampires. Like, Sternsmen actually take out Source Warriors pretty well. But yeah. Once I, like, get a little bit more stable financially, I'll start playing Warhammer Tabletop. Like, I'm doing pretty well right now. Like, you know, decent. I'm saving money and stuff. But, you know... I'm just kind of waiting for Lady Turn to get out to California. We're dealing with all that like embassy paperwork and everything with our fiancé visa. So I want to get that squared away before I start spending money on, you know, Warhammer figurines. Okay, so he did not bring a typical army, and he's probably going to pay the price for it. Like, Skink Chiefs are just going to get, yeah, we can just murk this Pistolodon back here. He doesn't have any Temple Guard. I don't know where his Lord is. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of Skinks. So what you do with the Skinks in this matchup, guys, is you just grab your skeletons, and you just like path the skeletons after these guys and just be super annoying here. So, and we can get our Grave Guard going after these guys. That's going to be the more important matchup. We just kind of fly. I mean, skeletons can chase those guys all day and just be super annoying. So run these guys up and around. See if we can catch them. Do we want to try and catch this guy? We're not going to be able to, that's for sure. But skeletons can like muck these guys up. Like I think they actually have, yeah, they have shields too. So they should be fine. So we'll take some minimal damage here. Nothing terribly devastating. So we'll just fly over here right now and get some breath attacks. And just try and roast his infantry before the fighting starts. Yeah, so far so good. He's about to pay the iron price. Hey, Dead Spartan, thank you for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. No request, huh? So be it, Anakin. All right, so let's go ahead and do a breath attack here. We'll do a breath attack on these guys right there, and then we're going to go ahead and get a big juicy one with Manfred right here. And that actually did some really good damage. All right, cool. So let's go again and get these guys kind of oh man, yeah, Manny's breath is gonna do some roasting, that's for sure. So we're just going to kind of fly ahead here. We can get one of the Terrorgeist in group 3 and have him go after that little skink. And the frontline engagement's underway, which is going to be good. Let's get some skeletons fighting Saurus Spears. And yeah, you can kind of keep these guys in auxiliary for now and just kind of you know, wait here with Manfred. We probably want to summon some zombies, so we're going to summon them right behind the front line and try and like, you know, hit the leadership of the Lizardmen. And he has Saurus Spears here, so I'm a little bit concerned about those guys, but yeah. Skeleton Spears will help deal with them, and then yeah, we can just come wreck this big dinosaur right here, which is going to be good. So, no real places to use Invocation at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and switch to Lore of Death and just cast Spirit Leech on this dinosaur right here. Just chase him down. Let's get some Skeleton Spears, kind of mucking him up. And these guys can come here. And this Terrorgeist, we have another Breath Attack, so let's go ahead and use it on these Skinks. And great, so Manny and the boys should be able to finish off this dino pretty easily. So let's switch back to this lore right here. Summon some zombies back there. And yeah, everything's going pretty well. Send those Skeleton Spears in, and the Sternsmen are just hacking that front line to pieces. So we can go ahead and just try and, yeah, let's get him chasing the Skink Chief, and we really need to just finish that big dinosaur. So Invocation right here is going to be good. We have a lot of, you know, expensive troops. Let's go ahead and check the battlefield, make sure we're not missing anything, and I think we're doing everything right. So this Terrorgeist is just going to keep hunting this little Skink Chief, and oh, who is this? Where is Jabba? Like, I can't even see Jabba on the battlefield. Is he like hiding in the trees? Man, this is, and how is this guy not taking more damage against Manfred and stuff? I feel like he should be dead by now. But we'll go ahead and Spirit Leech him, you know, do that, master the black arts. Manfred, you always want to have him fighting. Oh, look who emerged from the forest, a Slann Mage. Okay, and he has Temple Guard protecting him, which is totally fine. So let's just kill this Revivification Crystal right here. And, ooh, a nice banishment right there. Is it going to go the right way? Yeah, it's killing skeletons mostly, but as long as we kill this this healing lizard right here, I'm going to be pretty confident. We do have another breath attack, so Mitchy Mitch wants me to grow the beard. So let's do the breaths on those Temple Guard, and we can go ahead and switch to this lore. Do we want to summon any zombies anywhere? We can summon some zombies and have them path back there. Nice little breath attack. Let's go ahead and get you after the Skink Priest. And we really need to finish this guy. So let's actually pull Manfred out. I think we have too many marbles, like, focusing on this one guy right here when we need them elsewhere. But the Grave Guard with Great Weapons are just winning every fight. Like, they're doing really good for us, so. Great. So his Revivification Crystal is offline. So what we're going to do now is actually go breathe some fire on this filthy Slann back here. So let's go ahead and see, you know, I've wanted to see how well it'll do against the Slann. So let's go ahead and cast that right here and see if it's effective. This Terrorgeist here, we want to make sure to chase that laser dino off. And here we go. Here comes the breath attack. right in his fat face. And okay, so that was probably worth it. Let's go ahead and summon some zombies on top of him, and then we can attack with Manfred once he's kind of like inundated. Get these guys pushing in. We'll get these spears pushing in as well, and he's going to finish that guy off. And he needs to come back. We need to get you in there. Great. So the zombies there should help out in that respect. We can go ahead and use Invocation just on Manfred. And now it's time to get in there and just ride dirty. So we have, because now the Temple Guard can't really focus Manfred well, and we can just Spirit Leech and just attack him and hopefully do our thing. So this guy's back. This guy's chasing off this this angry lizard over here. We got zombies fending off the skinks, and Manfred is, how's he doing? He's doing pretty good, actually. We do have another zombie summon, so we probably want to just do that to muck up these Temple Guard. We don't want them to, you know, get that free fire on us. Just kind of force path everyone back here and just kind of form a bit of a Zerg. And yeah, swarm him, do it. We have another breath too. Let's go ahead and roast these guys, get these guys pushing forward here. And yeah, Manfred's trading really well. He's pimping it. And he still has 1 per 10, even after we've casted all those spells, which is really nice. And the Temple Guard aren't really stopping us. What is this, Aura of Quetzal? Of Pretzel? Or the Aura of Pretzel? Okay, I like it. So Manfred, we're going to pull him back right now and do a little bit of cycle charging, but the Lizardman forces are actually kind of crumpling over here. So let's get both of these guys kind of coming back here. Let's pull Manfred back. We can actually get another breath attack on this guy. So we're going to go like up and over the skinks right here and then do a breath attack down on this guy, which should be pretty backbreaking. One thing we have to watch out for is that like that skink fire, which is going to be really tough. So here we go. Okay. All right, you fat toad. You fat, filthy toad. It's time to Dragon Breath you. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. That did okay. It wasn't as good as I thought. I had expectations for that. So now we just goon this filthy toad and we just take him out. I'm pretty sure we can just kill him here. Are the Temple Guards still fighting? Yeah, it looks like Manfred's a little bit surrounded, but yeah, we can chase this guy off the battlefield. And we probably want to Spirit Leech him. Do we want to? No, it's a waste. So what we do is we just summon zombies on top of this blob of skinks who's just... Skinks are so annoying. They're so annoying. They're one of my favorite units in the whole game, though. Alright, so Manfred's just going to kind of pull back around the corner right now. Just kind of heal up a little bit so we can use Invocation on himself. And the Terror guys, we just want to finish this fat, disgusting toad. And once we finish him off, we should be in pretty good shape. So let's path all these guys back here, make sure we're doing it to it. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling jolly. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Just all these big, angry, like, vampire beasts just chasing this fat sausage. Okay. Here we go, guys. Turin thinks he's so cool, slick back hair and a dirty mustache. It's so true, man. I'm going for that 80s look, you know? What are these terror guys doing? Okay, so we killed that fat, disgusting toad. So now we can just go after these little weasels in the air. So what we do is we get one terror guys chasing this one, we get one chasing this one, and then Manfred just comes back and cleans up the rest of the fight, because if those guys are chasing those skink chiefs, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to be kind of struggling. So let's pull these guys in. We can get ready to kind of deal with these Temple Guard, master the Black Arts. Will give us, yeah, 1 per 46. It's pretty grim, but I think we can go ahead and charge in there and kind of polish off our opponent. So, yeah, once we kill all of his forces on the ground, too, that's going to be pretty good. And now that he charged through, we can just path right through there. Just kind of check everything out. We don't want to, like, get Manfred cheesed by the Temple Guard, because they have really good anti-large, too. So we want to, like, be fighting, you know, relatively conservatively there. So, good. We're doing it. It's a good mustache if I work at a gas... Dude, I have a leather jacket. I have one in my closet right here. You guys want to see it? I'll get it. I'll go get Wookiee after this game, too. We'll have a little bit of a breather. We're going to summon some zombies on top of these little skinks. And, yeah, we'll just kind of keep chasing these little weasels around. They're going to run out of ammo eventually. And the Temple Guard should start to crumble. They're shaken, so that's gonna be helpful. What do we have? Grave Guard with great weapons here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. And, Sternsmen, I think, are still fighting. They're doing pretty good against these troops. It's mainly just going to be army losses here in a moment. Manfred will probably terror out these guys eventually. Looks like they're actually Sword Spears and stuff for rampaging. So, yeah, I can't wait for Tomb Kings. Yeah, Tomb Kings are going to be fun. They're going to be the true Sirthaek Lords. Hey, Storgood, I like the skull, man. Oh man, yeah, that's it. That's army losses. GG. Yeah, we did it. All right, guys. In order to summon the Wookiee, we need the emotes. There we go. Okay, Dot Plays got it. Let's get those Wookiee emotes for those of you guys that are sponsors. Let's get them. So guys, this is Wookiee. Hey, Sneaky Brit, thanks for sponsoring, dude. So yeah, guys, this is Wookiee. Hang on, let me turn on the lights. You guys can see him. Oh, so yeah, he's a pug Affenpinscher mix. He's a little creature. He's having a good time. Yeah, thank you so much, man, for sponsoring. Now you can spam the Wookiee emotes with everyone. Here he is. Yeah, he's having a good time. He was actually napping though, so he's just gonna come say hi for a moment and say hi, Wookiee. There you go. All right. And we're gonna take him back to his girlfriend right now. He was actually sleeping. Well, I don't know if he was actually. He was kind of grumbling, but yeah, there he is. Oh. Yeah, his eyes pop out for sure. It's a little bit sad. Oh, man. Yeah, he's great. He was a little nappy today, though. I mean, he was awake when I went in there, actually, it turns out, but he probably wanted to get back to his lair. Seemed a little bit sleepy. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get one more quick battle in, and then we can do some subscriber battles. And then that'll probably be it for today. And, guys, this is going to be a random gen battle. Oh man, Aiden, this is the Grumbling Guard. Yeah, a goblin build. Okay. Yeah, we'll how about Autogen Chaos? How does that sound? So if you guys could in chat, let me know who you want to see auto generated, and let me go ahead and type it in here too. Last battle, autogen. What do you guys want to see? Oh, I'm streaming, Joey. You guys want to see chaos? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Ryback. Double Doom Wheel with Empire? Yeah, you definitely need mass. So like using like any sort of cav is very helpful. I mean, Demogryph Knights do a pretty good job. So yeah, we'll actually do the Empire Crusade because I actually really like that idea, and it's still pretty early on in the stream. So here's the plan, guys. We're gonna do Empire Crusade, and then we're gonna end my session of the stream with a autogen battle. Or we can do it in the reverse order. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we'll just do the autogen since I think everybody's really hyped with that. Autogen Chaos is really fun. And I think Chaos is the direction it's going. Here we go. Damn, found match bug. Cursed thing. Okay, so you have to go to multiplayer battles, then you go back, and then you just click it again, and it should work. You like the Gimli? I think I have enough sponsors now that I can actually get a few more emotes now, so you guys are going to get some new ones. Autogen Empire is the worst. Autogen Empire is so horrid. You get so many bad units. You get like Pistoliers and like Hellstorms and just like, it's so bad. The stupid found match bug. It's so awful. Maybe restarting the game will help. I don't even know. Like, how do you fix this? I was watching someone else's stream and this was happening to them as well, and I was just like, yeah. Okay, so let me just restart the game real quick. And in the meantime, we can put on some music to entice, to keep things rolling. Here we go. Sometimes restarting the game helps. Here we go. Okay. It's time. Let's see. Pistolier secretly, that's what you're asking. No, trust me, Autogen Chaos is way more fun. I like it. You're like drawing faces now with emojis. Chat is evolving. Wookiee the one-eyed. I could like Photoshop Wookiee's face on Kazarak's body and like give him an eye patch, but it would be hard to capture that with all the emotes and everything. Professor Pone's been trying to battle me the whole stream. Oh man. All right, here we go. The most viewers I've ever had on stream was like 830 or 840, I think. I think honestly I would get more viewers if I streamed on weekends too, because people aren't going to be at work. A Warcraft 3 emote to demand Warcraft 3. Yeah. My PC doesn't come in another month. Who should I start with on Mortal Empires? You know, Bretonia is actually really fun. Because they start like next to Lothern as well as the Dark Elves, so you can get some really good battles. Come on. Get me a match. Come on, George. Man. Cursed thing. Yes. It's like how hard is it to make like a functioning quick battle system? Like really. Like all you need to do is just like I don't care about ladders or like, you know, people being able to dodge, just make it so I can find a game. I'll probably never stream on Twitch. I love the YouTube community. Mitchy Mitch, I love it, man. I should stream naked. Yeah, were we tickling 1,000 a couple weeks ago, Aiden? Yeah. Hopefully you guys like the music. Yeah, we'll get a game though. Usually it just takes a couple minutes. Maybe I need to like make sure I'm online on Steam because I'm offline right now. Maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, so I'm online now. And don't worry, for anyone who's watching this after the fact, I'll be timestamping it, so. Everyone dodges. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is like people just want to stream snipe me. Start as Marathi. She has a really rough start if Mazda gets aggro fast. Ooh, that could actually be a fun campaign. I kind of want to wait till the foundational update comes out before I do Immortal Empires. Yes. Oh, it's Janet on occasion. Oh man, all right. So we're gonna play Empire. They're all like naming themselves quick. Oh my god. You would smoke me on Call of Duty, dude. Yeah, that's a really good point, Kenny Soward. That would take on a whole new meeting. All right, let's see what he picks. Chaos? All right, here we go. I don't know how well the Pimp Chariot's gonna work here. Hold on. Yeah. Whatever. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so as far as our other troops go, we're gonna need a caster. So we probably want to get a light wizard. He's a really good choice. We don't need banishment since we already have it on Volkmar, so we're getting our money's worth here. Flagellants, we'll get these homies in the front line just to kind of muck things up, create a glorious mess of things. We do have to watch out for Chaos Knights, but again, we do have demis and things like that, so we should be fine. Let's get the powder weapons. And we're going full crusade, right? So we'll get this guy too. We'll get some of these guys to help defend it. Autogen is going to be the last. Battle. This is the crusade build. All right. This is going to be fun. All right, so this front line should be okay. Greatswords trade pretty well, and honestly, the other guys just have such good stats that they'll be able to hold. And do we want the Royal Altdorf Griffites? They're probably a pretty good bet here. But we can't quite afford everything like the Knights of the Blazing Sun, who are normally pretty fun in this matchup. God, they're just everything is so expensive. Hopefully this like works for your Crusade build. I mean, I have Volkmar on a Chariot. I just can't afford the Knights of the Blazing Sun, which is a little bit rough. Yeah. I mean, we could just cut the Greatswords and go for, like, more missile play. This is actually a pretty open map, though, so usually it's good to have the... Is this the one with the big hill in the middle? I can't remember if it is. Because otherwise we could cut the Hammer of the Witches. Maybe we'll just do that and get the Knights of the Blazing Sun. I think that could be fun. Man, 1250 is so pricey. All right, so what can we strip down on Volkmar? So, Banishment's good. Grand Soulfire's pretty good. Battle Pair's good. We can get rid of the 8 leadership. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, cool. There we go. We got you your Crusade, man. We got it for you. It's happening. Yes. It's going to be a fun one, guys. Good luck to my opponent. And just a disclaimer, this isn't a great build against Chaos. It's more of a thematic one, so bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find a good balance of entertainment and actually doing well. Yeah, getting Outriders could have been fun too. There's plenty. We got Crusaders, we got Knights of the Blazing Sun, and Volkmar's Pimp Chariot. We just got to watch out for Shaggoths and stuff, but Shaggoths we can net and shoot down, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. Yeah. Everyone's coming at me today. Yeah, and let me see here. Yeah, thank you, Ryback, again for the $10 donation, man. Hopefully this build is entertaining. I got the Pimp card. It's not the matchup I would want to use the Pimp card in, but it might be okay, actually. like winning that frontline fight versus Chaos. Because normally it's pretty hard for Empire to win that fight, so. So let's go ahead and position these guys out here. Hammer of the Witches would have been really good here, though, for sure. This would have been a great map for them. Knights of the Blazing Sun can be over here. We can put some Spearmen in the back. Our Bright Wizard can be over here as well. And the Royal Outdwarf Gryphites, we can just have them like roam around in like group 2. Great. All right, it's time. Let's do it to it. I haven't played with the Lizards on this stream. I give the Lizards a little bit too much love. And it looks like he does have a Marauder Horse. Man, everyone in their Marauder Horsemen. Surprised he has no Chariots. He's got Chaos Knights, so Chaos Knights are going to be a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Cool. So let's pull these guys back over here. We can put them in group 3. We want to take off skirmish mode here, so let's get the Silver Bullets shooting at these guys and take off skirmish mode, and then take it off here as well. And we do have nets too, so we can get some nasty net action in. So let's shoot here, pull these guys back. And where's he coming around? So Chaos Knights with Lances, so we definitely want the Royal Outdwarf Gryphites over here. That's going to be pretty important. Knights of the Blazing Sun we can pull into the main line, and man, we are jumping on those guys with these guns, which is going to be really good. All right, cool. So everything's going well so far. We're just going to be forming up ranks. Volkmar is here. He's ready to go. We got his chariot in action. And these Falchions, I don't know why you guys aren't getting in the front line here. What are you guys doing here? Let's go ahead and square you guys up. So the guns, we want to keep shooting at these knights here. We can pressure them here. And yeah, he's coming over here with a pretty big party. So let's actually pull our spears over here and have them help out in this main kind of flank fight. And we are getting a bit of a downhill angle. So, oh man, my army pathing is like super screwed up right now. I don't know why. Okay, so Volkmar is going to have a banishment relatively soon. We can go ahead and start getting some pot shots on these hounds and see if he wants to like come in and take that fight. So we'll go ahead and pull in here. Let's pull these guys up over there. Let's get some spears going. And yeah, and these guns can kind of just keep doing it to it. Yeah, come on, guys, get in position. Yes, good, Anakin, good. These Chaos Knights might be intercepting here, so let's get these guys going here, these guys here, and Sigmar Sons can go ahead and intercept there. And yeah, these guys, it doesn't look like he's pushing in too aggressively. Volkmar can start going on his Pimp Chariot, which is going to be fine. These guys can shoot in the back. We do have nets too, so we can go ahead and net these guys down, I think, is going to be pretty good. Or do we want to net these guys down back here? Yeah, that might actually be better. Great, so let's go ahead and charge these guys in, pull the guns back. These Knights of the Blazing Sun can intercept here. And Volkmar's Pimp Chariot is doing a really good job so far. Okay, good. So let's get these guys charging here, these guys here, these guys here, and these guys here. So great, some of our guns are shooting. We're able to take out those Marauder Horsemen. And the fight over here is going pretty good. It's a little bit hog wild to say the least, but the Knights of the Blazing Sun are definitely taking the brunt of it. So let's see if we can pull those guys back. And Volkmar is going to be really good in this main fight. And oh man, this is going to be a juicy banishment. Yeah, let's get that back there. Great. Okay. So let's kind of keep the Pimp Wagon going. We're getting those really good shots right there. We don't want to be shooting at Warp Chicken, so we can kind of just turn face right into here and shoot at these Chaos Knights. Shoot at these other Chaos Knights right here and just kind of keep forcing our way through. So that banishment, ooh man, that roasted a lot of those Chaos troops. That's pretty good stuff. So Warp Chicken, we just want to kind of ignore him and just kind of keep shooting in here. We'll get these guys going, and let's get these guys kind of pressuring the hounds. And great, so we're able to do well in that fight. And honestly, like, the Empire, I think, is going to win the infantry fight. Like, our back line is a little bit kind of, like, overwhelmed, I would say. But let's go ahead and drop this on these Chaos Knights with Lances, which is going to slow their roll a little bit. Let's get these Demogryph Knights and kind of everyone, you know, intercepting them. Little terror outage, though. The terror routing is definitely causing us some issues. And Warp Chicken is getting a little bit ham-boned for my likings. Knights of the Blazing Sun are back in action, so we can go ahead and intercept these hounds. And the infantry fight is pretty much over. Like, we've been able to win that. So let's pull them back. Let's get all these guys kind of helping in the main fight. And yeah, great. So Light Wizard's doing its thing. Royal Outdwarf Gryphites are taking a bit of damage. Having healing definitely would have been very helpful for them. But I'm feeling pretty confident. We can start running back this way. He does have some of these guys coming back to party a little bit. We should have another net in, you know, 20 or 30 seconds. So let's just kind of keep kiting these guys around and, you know, just trying to get the good fight going. And yeah, just keep running. Take off skirmish mode for sure. Let's get these Flagellants taking out these Marauders. We'll get these guys pushing in here. And do we have banishment or anything? We do have a net coming up, which is going to be really helpful against the Chaos Knights, of course. Let's get these Royal Outdwarf Gryphites back. And yeah, we have a ton of greatswords though. Like that's one thing that we have going for us. That's going to be really nice. Shoot at these Marauders. We'll get these guns kind of coming down here to work on these Chaos Knights with Lances. And Volkmar the Grim, plus all these infantry coming into this blob is going to be really nice. So we can go ahead and net. Oh no, what? No. How do you cancel that? Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh man, stupid AI. Well, good thing he didn't run anyways, but basically we were trying to net this group. So let's get Volkmar chasing over here. We'll get these greatswords chasing as well. We'll just kind of keep pressuring these Chaos Knights with the best of our abilities. We do have some Forsaken coming here. Let's get some of these spears kind of intercepting those guys. And yeah, so our blob, the Chaos Knights are pretty tattered for sure. So maybe we just kind of turned and, that net, that bummed me out so much. We would have gotten a ton of kills there for sure. Okay, so we'll keep going here. We probably want to just try and secure our guns, to be honest. So let's pull our guns back together. Do we have any other troops coming back from route? I don't think so. But Volkmar is going to be really hard to kill, for sure. Like, with this big goon squad that we have. Let's get the guns going here and here, pull them in. And the Royal Altorf Gryphites are back in action, which is going to be very nice. Cool. Let's get them on those guys. They cause fear and terror, which is going to be incredibly strong. So let's path in and start working on Sarthorial, the Warp Chicken. And we do have a net coming up in a couple seconds. So what we do is we cast a net on these Chaos Knights, and then we do a hard switch onto them. So good. So we'll cast it here. Hopefully it'll hit them this time, and then we turn and just like get everything going after these Chaos Knights. Good. Royal Altorf Gryphites, we'll have them slam into these Chaos Knights as well. And Volkmar is pretty tanky here, so we can use the Grand Shield of Faith, which is going to give us some ward save. These guys are going to be out of their nets relatively shortly, so we can use this. And Banishment, I don't know how good it's going to be against these guys. Man, we still have a ton of troops fighting over here too, which is going to be really good, so let's get them back in. And we do get a little bit of a charge. We probably should have just committed to the Warp Chicken. Okay, great. So let's use Grand Soulfire, all these different attacks. And the Demogryph Knights are, yeah, they're in there. They're actually probably going to terror out some of these guys, which is going to be really helpful. But our guns are offline. Our guns are offline, excuse me. Banishment. Do we want to use Banishment? We could use it like right here. Yeah, that's going to be good. I think it does pretty good against like most troops that is basically hitting. And our guns up here are getting attacked by some Marauders. We got some Spears. Let's get them going here. Let's get them going here. And that Banishment actually did a ton of damage against those Chaos Knights, I think so. And you can see Warp Chicken starting to get taken out. We have a ton of unbreakable troops, which is really going to be kind of a saving grace for us. And our caster is still fighting. We'll get him going after Warp Chicken. We have some guns back online, so let's get them kind of shooting. I don't know what we want to shoot at. Maybe some of these guys. Warp Chicken is not worth shooting, guys. So let's kind of keep going after these guys and just keep that pimp cart rolling strong. We can shoot the Chaos Knights, which I think is going to be good. We can shoot the Chaos Knights here. These Spearmen can work on Warp Chicken. And these Great Swords, we can just have them fight that last blob, so... Alright, the Crusade's doing it to it. We're ahead on the Bounce of Power, which is good. But again, it's still going to be hard to catch those Chaos Knights, so... We'll just kind of keep killing the Marauders. Warp Chicken is running a little bit out of control right now. But basically, it's just gonna come down to like a Doom Blob that is gonna, hopefully be able to catch some of his stuff with nets. So we just want to break the charge of the Chaos Knights with the nets, and then how much does that cost? 11, and we're 1 per 25, so it's probably not gonna happen again. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really tough to get that back. But these Great Swords, man, 75, 76 kills, really solid stuff. And what are these? These are Marauder Horsemen. Do we have any buffs we can do right now? I don't think so. So we're just gonna have to eat this charge like a champ. Chaos Knight's come back, but I think a lot of his stuff's gonna terror out actually. So let's turn around and fight here. Volkmar on his Pimp Chariot. He does have the Grand Soulfire coming up. What do we have? We got some Great Swords down here. Good. They were actually able to break those guys. All right. So I think we're going to terror out most of his stuff right now. This is going to be pretty good. So we have our Light Wizard, and of course Volkmar's confident. He's always confident. He's always in good shape. We got some Tattersouls and Flagellants and other troops here doing their thing. And Warp Chicken he's getting a little bit ornery. He's trying to get in that KFC action, guys. Come on. Good. Good. Yes. Okay. The Chaos troops are buckling, which is going to be really good. So we'll get these Great Swords just fighting Warp Chicken, and the rest of our troops up on the high ground can keep just kind of cleaning up these Chaos Knights. What a battle. What a battle. The Crusade. We're making that Chariot work against Chaos. I thought it would be a bit of a liability, but with the build he brought, it seems to be working pretty good. So let's go ahead and just kind of swarm on Warp Chicken here. We're probably going to honestly get nets again, which is going to be really helpful. We don't want to be messing with those Chaos Knights, but honestly, I don't think Warp Chicken can... he does magic damage, and I think Volkmar has really good magic resist. Yeah, 40%, so he's not going to be able to do anything to Volkmar. So we'll just kind of, chase him with our caster and get a nice little rear charge there. And yeah, the Chaos Chicken's going to have to meet his maker. So he's coming in for one last stand, which is great for us, because basically we just pop the Grand Soulfire Bombardment, which is going to take away all the damage, and the ward save and everything. And the final showdown is upon us. The final battle for Middle-earth, and oh yeah, look at that. Volkmar is such a gangster. Grand Hammer of Sigmar is going to raise our melee attack. We'll get our caster fighting there. And this is a really good battle. This is super fun. All right, so Warp Chicken's gone. Most of his troops are going to rout here, so yeah, he's going to just shatter everywhere. So basically, we're just going to have to fight him. So we have nets coming up again. Are these Chaos Knights done for? They're broken, terrified because of Volkmar. I love the idea of Chaos people being terrified by the Altar of Sigmar, which is so cool. Yeah, this is actually another one of my buddies from Discord. The second one. So the only one who hasn't gotten me today, I think he's one of the only ones, is Professor Pone and Gabo King. So yeah, so we'll just, if he tries to run, we'll net him down. But the Chaos Knights look to be coming in for another charge. So what we'll do is we'll drop a net right here, which is going to disrupt the charge, and it's going to net Warp Chicken. So we just kind of keep hunting Warp Chicken like this. We can get the Great Swords kind of charging these guys, and everyone else can kind of just work on this stupid KFC Lord. We'll just kind of keep ramshackling him here. Volkmar is so cool. He is such a cool hero. Yeah, and the Great Swords will be able to cut these cav to pieces because they have really good AP values. And Warp Chicken's just going to get taken out by by Sartorial and company. So, or yeah, Sartorial is going to get taken out by Volkmar and company. There we go, the Chaos Knights. Now it's just basically his Lord. So that's going to be it. GG, man. It was super fun. What a fierce cockfight, as they say. Nobody can stand up to Volkmar on the War Altar. Look at him, just facing this foul demon of Tzeentch down with no fear, just ramming him with his cart until he dies. Yeah, because his magic resist is too good. Volkmar is like indestructible. Look at this, indestructible. It's like that Haggard. Who sings that song again? I can't even remember. Yeah, but he just can't do damage to Volkmar. Volkmar's too tanky. Although Sartorial has magic resist too, doesn't he? Oh, Ever Chicken, 25%. Dude, you're not gonna get away from the. 2 days a week is fine for my wrists. Actually, it's not too oppressive. We have a couple Patriots of Sigmar down here just fighting tooth and nail to finish off this Warp Chicken. This is so great. Oh my goodness. Too bad my Light Wizard's gone. He took a beating. Oh, he's coming back actually. Maybe he can get a charge to finish off this foul beast. We'll go ahead and cast the Grand Soulfire. Grand Soulfire actually gives you 90% bombardment, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna be doing Chaos next battle, I think. Yeah, it's disturbed. I'm indestructible. All right, Warp Chicken. We can fast forward if you like. Yeah, I know. This Light Priest coming in the back though is gonna do some really good damage probably. Did he get him with the charge? I don't know if he did. Warp Chicken's still taking some work from this priest, and he does have Grand Shield of Faith, so he's gonna be tanky. Oh, the Warp Chicken falls. Crusade. That was a great one. GG, man. GG. Chaos Dwarves are really strong, but they get wrecked by Grimgore. Or are you talking about tabletop? Yeah. You guys are ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright. So I know you guys want an auto gen, so we'll get one more auto gen for you guys. Volkmar, yeah, Volkmar is a chariot, so when you put him on that thing, so he works more like a chariot rather than like a head-to-head combatant. So chariots are pretty pitiful in one-on-one, but still against Warp Chicken, he's too tanky. And Warp Chicken gets so much damage mitigated by magic resist. So no, I try to stream every other day, but honestly, Adam, it's like a little bit hard on my my wrist problem. Yeah. Oh man, he's a good player, so I am auto-genning. I want to get an auto-gen for my last battle, and he's a good player. If you want to as well, that'd be great. Actually, he probably wants to keep his ladder ranking, though. Oh, man. Let's see what he says, guys. I know I promised all you guys an auto-gen. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he agrees to my terms. All right, whatever. Who cares? I don't care if I get smashed at the time. All right, guys, ready? We're going to auto-gen in 3, 2, and 1. All right. I can work with this. What is this guy on? Is he on a horse at least? Okay. And then he's got fire magic. Okay, we'll just keep it. We got some Chaos Warriors. Army is set. All right, so he's agreed to auto-gen too. Auto-gen Dark Elves. All right. Oh, man. Double auto-gen battle, guys. I don't know. This is going to give... Look at this. Look at this crap. All right. Whatever. We're doing it. Professor Pone, I'm sorry, man. You tried. You tried and failed to snipe me today. No, I don't want to do an FFA. They tend to just be like kind of like lag fests, and like it takes like 30 minutes to just get it done. Yeah, versus Skaven this would have been good, but against Dark Elf, he's auto-genning Dark Elf, so this is gonna be a hard battle. Lore of Fire isn't bad though, because if he has like Dark Shards and stuff, I can roast him with the Lore of Fire. Mitchy Mitch, all right, man. We'll see what I can do, brother. But he's auto-generating too, so normally when I do auto-gen battles, the other player isn't auto-generating, but in this case he is. So it'll be fun though, because we'll get to see units that are used by you know, both factions. That aren't used often by both factions. What I meant to say. All right, last battle of the day for me. Let me go ahead here. Oh man, I'm so excited for this Hell Cannon though. Yes, that's a solid front line though. That's like straight tankiness. Alright, so then we got some Chaos Spawn. We got some freaking trolls, the unarmored ones, I think. Oh, man, it's too bad. The armored trolls would have been good. Because he probably got like Blackheart Corsairs and stuff. Is this guy on a horse too? Oh man, I got 2 heroes on horses? That's really nice for autogen. So we'll get some Marauder skirmishers up there trolling about 2 and 3. Kind of poking and going after the goodies. And I probably want to pull 1 Chaos Warrior from the front line and have it defend my Hell Cannon. So the Hell Cannon we can put right here and then have 1 group of Chaos Warriors kind of defending it. So we'll put these guys here and take them out of the group. So these guys need to be degrouped. So this will be my main core here. These guys can be, yeah, I guess we can just like micro them separately. This guy's just like, don't even need a group for him. 4. And the Hell Cannon can be, yeah, just by itself. Good. Yeah, Gobbo King. If you want to grab someone from Discord for best of 3 series, if you don't mind. Oh man, this is looking pretty ripe for the picking. We got some Chaos Poison Warhounds. Let's start going. Oh yeah, the Hell Cannon is going to be raining fire down on his forces. My Marauder Horsemen are being chased. Oh, shades. Shades. He's throwing some shade at me, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get these Chaos Warriors over here. So, oh man, this is going to be some ugliness. Let's get these guys kiting. And I do have Lord of Fire, which is cool. I don't know who he got for his Lord. I haven't been able to see it yet. So let's get those guys going after the shades. These guys can go after the bolt throwers. And we probably want to... It looks like he is going to be reacting to that, so... Oh, Harganeth Executioners. Okay, that's going to be pretty rough. So let's just kind of do a full frontal engagement. And the trolls we want on the Harganeth Executioners. These guys can go here. These guys can go here. And oh, he actually has a bunch of defenders. Are these... what kind of defenders are these? Dark Riders? Yeah, we still want to pull back probably. Okay, so the Hell Cannon shooting. We actually got some good damage on those shades over there, which is probably pretty solid for us. So we're going to go on the front line here. We do have a Burning Skull, so we're going to go ahead and drop that up here, which is hopefully going to roast some of his skirmishers. Let's pull these guys back and around. And the Marauders, we can go ahead and have them fight here. And these Chaos Warriors, we definitely need them to kind of do their thing. Okay, great. So we got that Burning Skull. We actually roasted a lot of his army here. So let's cast the Flaming Sword of Ruin here. How are the Chaos Spawn doing? They're actually tearing it up a little bit. Let's get them back and just like push them through. I think that's going to be really important. So let's push these guys through here. And let's get these Hounds on that Reaper Bolt Thrower in the back. And oh man, this is a ferocious one. Like I have no idea how this is going to go. Oh no, the Doom Bolt's coming. Oh, he popped me pretty good with that. But the frontline engagement, I think, is favoring Chaos. Like, I got some really good frontliners, for sure. So what do we got? We're probably just going to save up for another juicy engagement here. Our Hell Cannon is offline, but we do have, you know, quite a bit of reinforcements. So let's get these Chaos Warriors fighting. These Hounds are going to shut down that Reaper Bolt Thrower, which is going to be really nice. We do have the Piercing Bolts. So Piercing Bolts, I think we save for another Burning Skull. Oh, the Dark Riders are charging forth. They sally forth. His main line here is not buckling. Like I'm having trouble taking these guys out. So these are Dread Spears, I think. Okay, so they should be dying a little quicker. Let's actually see if we can goon his caster real quick. Those Chaos Warriors, yeah, we got his Reaper Bolt Thrower. Our Hell Cannon is still online, which is going to be really nice. So these Chaos Warriors we can have defend here, and these Throwing Axes we can have them just kind of do their thing over here. So Hell Cannon, let's go ahead and have it start shooting in the back. We can have it go after these Dark Shards. I'll have these Chaos Warriors push forward here. Looks like we got a pretty big nasty Zerg. Like this is a pretty crunk army for sure. We have a Burning Skull too. I think we just save for like another Cataclysmic engagement. Let's actually start throwing at his Lord here. And his caster is pretty much offline, so I think we go after his Dreadlord right now with both of our heroes. And the trolls can keep trolling in the back. We'll get these guys going after the Blackheart Corsairs. We're collapsing. Bounce Power is starting to shift into our favor. Let's get these Aspiring Champs up in the front. Hell Cannon can shoot at them. And we definitely want to just try and take out his Lord. So let's use Flaming Sword of Ruin right here to give us some damage buffs. Did I get any items? No, just Foe Seeker and those other good ones. Excellent, Gabo. Perfect, man. All right, so we got these guys going. We got his Lords getting attacked pretty hard, but we are in a bit of a hard fight, so we want to use this buff to kind of make our guys a little bit more durable. And are these Witch Elves? Oh, those are Blackheart Corsairs. Okay. And do we have anything else to shoot at? I feel like these trolls are just thug life in back here. They're doing great work. So let's get them on these Blackheart Corsairs. Oh man, he's messing up my Lord. I need to get out of here. This is actually really bad. Okay, so let's just keep our Aspiring Champion kind of fighting. Let's get these Chaos Warriors pushing up. We're gonna need that help. Ooh man, this could lose me the battle here. So let's go ahead and drop this. Come on, get on there. Oh, his Dreadlord messed us up. That was just sheer brutality. Well played, man. Well played, sir. I was not expecting that. I thought the 2v1 would be enough. We'll kind of collapse on the last of these Harganeth Executioners. Let's collapse on these Archers. And how are our Trolls doing? This is looking a little dicey. He's actually been able to break like most of our forces here. And it looks like he's going to get our Hell Cannon too, because, yeah, I think at this point we just pull in the Chaos Warriors. Man, he killed our Lord so quick. Oh, I failed, you guys. I failed the King's Test. All right, so we've been able to at least win this infantry battle, so we have a pretty big blob. So I think if we just push around, try and take those guys out, we'll be in okay shape. Let's get these Chaos Warriors pushing forward here. I don't really care about the Hell Cannon. It's pretty much out of use here anyways. And he has some shades, so we can get these Marauder Horsemen, kind of keep working on this Dreadlord. We'll go here. Let's kind of keep chasing these guys down. And those trolls are doing work, but the shades are throwing shade on us. Oh man, my Lord got gooned. Just straight up murked. Yeah, I was not expecting that from that Dreadlord, guys. That was some next level play. So I'm pretty sure we're dead now. Like, I underestimated his power. He had the high ground and everything. Yes. All right, so let's kill these guys. Let's get the Aspiring Champions kind of chasing them. If these trolls can stay in the battle, we might be okay. If they can, like, regenerate, because we still have a ton of Chaos Warriors left. And our Marauder Horsemen are doing a pretty good job versus Dreadlord here. So let's kind of pull up and around and see if we can, like, pressure some of these Black Ark Corsairs. And, yeah, the Aspiring Champs can definitely chase these shades down. Chaos Warriors are holding. Bounce Power started to come back in our favor just a little bit, which is good. Let's chase these guys. And, yeah, man, our heroes got messed up by this Dreadlord. I don't know how he did that. That was pretty incredible. Oh, he's not a cold one. Okay, so he has really good AP values then. That's probably what part of what our downfall was here. Okay, so we got on those guys. We have our Aspiring Champions finishing off these shades, which is a really kind of good matchup for us. And if the trolls come back, we might get a little something, because they do have regeneration. So let's get down here and try and help out. And what are these? These are just Chaos Warriors. Don't try it, Anakin. Dude, I was Anakin. He was Obi-Wan this game. I thought I had the high ground. Or, you know, I underestimated the power of the high ground. And, yeah, so we're going in there. We're just going to push in with our Chaos Warriors. Maybe get some sort of a last stand. It seems like the shades are... Oh, these are shades with greatswords too, though. Ooh, man. Just some treachery going on here. So let's attack his Lord here, see if we can do it. Yeah, GG, man. Didn't expect your Lord to spank mine so bad. That was really good, though. Man, I wasn't expecting his Lord to do so good there. He got me, guys. He got me. Yeah, those greatswords, the shades with greatswords are actually really good in the auto-gen matchup, too. They have AP infantry and also really good missile attack, so GG. All right, guys, so it's time. So I'm going to grab some people from, so let me cast that. Auto-gen cast. I have to cast that one later. That was really good. Okay. Let me see here. So where is he? Yeah, we were in good shape. Like, in terms of the bounce power, we were actually ahead until I screwed up with my Lords. I think we could have, if we had just played it safe, we probably would have been able to take that game. But again, yeah, he got me with his Lord. So let me go on Discord here. Discord. The Dark Elves. Yeah. Oh, he had an item? He had an item that was really good? Yeah, you are, Nanamashos. I didn't expect your Lords to kill me so hard. That was brutal. All right, one sec. Let me grab Gobbo King. One sec, guys. Okay. I'm making a lobby, guys, so I'm done playing for now. And yeah, I'll get you guys the Discord link before the stream's over. No problem. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 second, guys. I gotta just turn on the preview banner just for 1 second. Best of 3, and the password is going to be this. Okay, we're good. So yeah, we're going to have a best of 3 series from 2 folks. I'm not sure who's going to be joining. The Gobbo King is going to be recruiting people. Yeah, I have a Discord. Let me get a link for you guys. Or maybe Italian Spartacus, can you give him a link right now? Or do you not have access to that at work? So who is this? I know this is someone from my Discord, but they keep naming themselves Quay. Yeah, Ryan's got you guys. Come join us on Discord, guys. We're always partying. So I'm going to rejoin as a spectator now. All right, so let me go ahead and join here. So guys, this is actually going to be a best of 3 series. So I live in California. The mighty lands of California. So who is who? I have no idea whose games I'm casting because they're using meme names. Let's see. They're not responding. All right, guys, let's get some music on in here while we're just in the lobby. Okay, so it's a match between Gabo King and John Ton. So they both have YouTube channels, guys. Gabo King, his channel is called the Gabo King, very good player. And then John Ton is the gentleman I played earlier on the stream, and his channel is called Total Brohammer. And he in the Beastmen, when he did the Surtha Ek Beastmen, it was like the second or third game on the stream. It was with John Ton from Total Brohammer. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's an inside joke. Matt Ward is a Chaos God. Yeah, memes for days. So High Elves versus, looks like we got High Elves versus the Greenskins. So this is a pretty fun matchup for sure. Black Orcs are really, really solid here. I mean, Black Orcs can trade with pretty much any High Elf infantry. They have 50 weapon strength, like base, with armor piercing. And then on top of that, they have immunity to psychology. So if the High Elves decide to use like Phoenixes and things like that, it's... So I'm pretty sure Gabo King is playing the Greenskins, and then John Ton is going to be the High Elves. Yeah. It's happening. I think I can't see the Greenskin army, but I honestly love Greenskins in this matchup. I think Greenskins like have a really, really good matchup here. Like they struggle in a lot of other matchups, but versus High Elves, Black Orcs are just like MVPs. But again, Gabo King tends to play in a very different manner. Like he uses these very unorthodox builds and things like that. So it's really hard to say who's going to win. Thank you guys again for joining on stream today and sponsoring and supporting and everything. I really appreciate it, guys. Makes a huge difference. How many new sponsors we got today? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 new sponsors. Right on. Cool, cool. It's going well. Okay, guys. So, for the forces of John Ton, it looks like he has an alternating line of white lines and then also some spearmen. In the back, he does have a couple groups of standard archers, so he's probably not concerned about his back line being compromised by the Gabo King. Because again, if he was, he would probably get Lothar and Seaguard. So he does have double Dragon Prince too. And Dragon Princes, even though, you know, they don't have, I mean, they're not technically, they don't look like a cav-to-cav unit. They're going to do really well against Orc Biggins because they do have 25% physical resist, and they just have monstrous stats too. When Martial Prowess is active, these guys have like, the stats you see right now are inaccurate. So they get, like 40 plus melee attack and like 50 melee defense on a cav unit, which is pretty insane. For Gabo King, it looks like he's getting a little bit hog wild. He has some Goblin Wolf Riders and Death's Creepers, and then also the Dirkit Squigs, who now, check this out, guys. So Dirkit Squigs are immune to psychology, #1, and they also have really good AP values. You guys can see they're technically an armor-piercing unit now, so it's like a whole new game. But he's got Nasty Skulkers in the front line and Savage Orcs. Savage Orcs will cut Spearmen to pieces. And a Giant? A Giant. That's a bold move, Cotton. I'm not sure how this Giant's going to work out. This is going to be tough, for sure. So let's see what else. On the far side, so he has 2 groups of skirmishers. Looks like he has a similar composition on both sides. You can see he has like the 2 skirmisher units here. Then he has 2 on the high ground, so should be fun. Man, this is gonna be a fierce one, guys. come on, you Greenskins. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun match, for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the games on stream today. I had some fun ones, for sure. Morgrips, Mangy Marauders, and everything are here to do it. Death's Creepers. Oh man, it's time. So it looks like the High Elves do also have a couple Tyrannoc Chariots, which are the missile variant, so they can do some pretty good shock damage in the front line. But it looks like Gabo King is going to be getting a little tricksy. He's got Death's Creepers and just all kinds of madness going on the far side. And they're getting some good harass against these Dragon Princes, who only have bronze shields, actually. I feel like if they Squig Hoppers have AP now, like the Hoppers. Regular Squig Herds always had AP, but now these guys have really good AP. So in the front, John Ton's just going to go balls deep right here and charge in with these Tyrannoc Chariots against the Nasty Skulkers, which is a very risky move. Because the Nasty Skulkers, if he's paying attention, can pop Smoke Bomb. And a Tormentor Sword. So Andrew H., it looks like your dream is coming true. The Gabo King actually did use Night Goblin Warboss. Oh man, these Chariots are just getting put in a trash can. Nobody expected that. Very well played. So man, Andrew H., hopefully you're enjoying that, brother. Gabo King coming in for the win. Also, his Giant is going to be clubbing these white lines, so just a very unorthodox build. But it looks like there's going to be a net going down from Teclis, and oh, this is going to be a massacre. These Dragon Princes are just going to cut through these guys and just get a ton of kills. And then on the high ground, you have Spearmen and other troops pinning these guys. So very well played by John Ton, kind of pinning these dudes down. But the mainline Greenskin fight, it's just such a wild, like, it's impossible to tell how it's going. But it looks like there are some Orc Biggins coming in. Probably going to intercept some of these Dragon Princes over here, maybe. I'm not sure what lore magic he has. It looks like he does have Little Wah, so he doesn't have any like big nukes or anything like that. But yeah, this is serious, guys. Looks like the High Elves, I was about to say the White Lions, were able to route this side of the battlefield. Going to be kind of crushing the Greenskins here and pushing forward. But Gabo King does have a really strong pocket here. He has a bunch of Orc Biggins, but man, this rear charge is definitely going to suck. And oh man, what's going on here? Oh no, the Phoenix coming from above and roasting that greenskin line. Ooh man, that was brutal. Hits those nasty skulkers. They do have get in here, so their leadership is standing because of that. But yeah. Gabo gets 0 out of 10 because of no Teeth Robbers. I'd say he's got enough awesomeness. He brought a Night Goblin Warboss. Look at this pimp down here on this little squig. Does he have a potion? I don't think they can carry potions anymore. But again, he does have really good AP and an anti-infantry bonus, so he's going to massacre infantry very quickly. This giant is a little bit surrounded, but the giant will honestly do well against most of these troops. Not the spearmen, obviously, but you can see he's clubbing those guys. I think he's also taking some fire from the High Elf archers over here. Yeah, the High Elves still have a really healthy firing line, but looks like Gabo King is going to get some of his Durkid Squigs back here, but it's too little too late, I think. I think the spearmen are going to be able to fend them off, and yeah, the spearmen get in there just... Man, they got sent flying. Yeah, he'll disrupt the archer fire, which is going to buy time for his giant, but looks like the Gabo King's forces are being routed by the High Elves. He's being pushed back. The spearmen have the the giant on lockdown, and the Dragon Princes are just a little bit too crunk right now. So you can see 43 of these Dragon Princes. Yeah, there's too much meat and potatoes left on the battlefield, I think. And yeah, he definitely gets points for the giant, guys. And guys, this is the first stream with 1080p. Yeah, Andrew, he brought the Tormentor Sword. You should have seen it. He wrecked those chariots in the beginning. Gabo King had some tricky plays, and I think we just follow this guy right now. Let's follow him into the sunset. So yes, the Goblin, he charges up the hill, a true hero of the Greenskins, taking arrows in the mouth. This squig is literally like eating arrows as he's charging up the hill, which is pretty glorious. So yeah, he's going. I don't know how far he's going to get. Teclis and the boys are probably going to stop him. Although, oh yeah, he smells blood in the water. Oh man, he pops the wah. Teclis needs to get out of there. This Night Goblin Warboss will definitely... Oh, and Tormentor Sword. He used the Tormentor Sword, guys. Oh man, is Teclis going to get killed here? I don't think so. There's too many spears here, but... That was actually a really good kind of last stand play. The Gabo King's forces are pretty much scattered all over the battlefield at this point. He still does have a giant coming in, though. If that giant had been right here kind of womping on Teclis, but even that still, Teclis has the Potion of Koroi, so he can still heal a lot. Yeah, it's going to be tough. So you can see the Night Goblin Warboss is going to be fleeing right here. He's shaking. Yeah, oh, I thought he's not broken, so he's still shaking, which is going to be solid, guys. You can see my teeth now? Oh, because the light? Yeah, I have the light turned on. Yeah. So to answer your question about the matchup, guys, Gabo King wasn't bringing a terribly serious build. You could tell that was probably a bit of a fan service build, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was, but the Tormentor Sword, like, you need to use Azag with Lore of Death. Like, Lore of Death kills the Dragon Princes. Greenskins can win that matchup, but I think he was just doing a bit of a fan service for you guys. So, all right, guys, now we're going to jump into Game 3. So let me go ahead and block up the army picks. Or Game 2, excuse me. So let me go ahead and get this, and we can get... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me get the preview banner. We can do this just in case. Just in case, guys. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's get some jams on in here. What do you guys feel like listening to? That was a good match though, for sure. Yeah, you got to give respect to the Gabo King. He's a patriot, guys. Let's do the let's do something interesting here. Joy to the world. You guys want some Christmas music? Hold on. Here we go. Let's see. This is... Oh, that was so loud. I'm sorry. This is... The holidays are coming. I'm sorry if that blasted any of you guys with your headphones. I'll put a timestamp warning about it. I'm allowed to play this. There's no copyright apparently on this version. The song is so troll. Alright guys, we got Empire versus what else? I can't do this. You just hear the sparkle sounds? I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't handle any more of it. It's just too much. Alright. Hall of the Mountain King it is. Now, we already heard that early on the streams. Hold on. We have to do... Here we go. Kill it with fire. Oh, man. God, no, chat's is freaking out. Yeah, I'm going to be hosting a tournament, Revivification Crystal. It's just you know, trying to plan around Thanksgiving and a couple schedules. So Italian Spartacus and I are going to host a big tournament. And then it's going to be an 8-man tournament. And then I'll probably be hosting flash tournaments starting in December or January, where it's just going to be like a stream. So it'll be a stream like this, but a best of 8 tournament, best of 1 matches, just quick and easy. Mitchy Mitch, stay tuned for details. I'm going to make a video announcing everything. So I couldn't handle that Christmas music anymore. So we got Empire versus Dwarves. So I forget who is who. I forget which one is Gobbo King. I think Gobbo King's playing Dwarves. And we do have John Ton as Empire. And he does main Empire, so he's pretty good at it, for sure. I mean, these guys are both top-level players, you know. I mean, they'll play funny builds sometimes to entertain us, but they're both extremely competitive players. That needs to be playing with a fat duel between Grimgor and another infantry lord. Yeah, that'd be good. Yes. It's happening. The fire rises once more in the east. Yeah, let me get a link to the Discord. Italian Spartacus actually had a link in chat earlier to the Discord, so let me get that in there. Yeah, we'd love to have you in there with us, Nanamashos. We do a lot of playtesting for like competitive builds too, where we just like sit and kind of mess around and like try out like counter builds and everything against each other. I need to hit the gym. I've been really lazy. I used to be a hardcore gym rat. I've like made like 15 pounds lighter than I used to be. I mean, I was never nothing, you know, special or anything, but you know, I used to be stronger than I am now. So, hold on. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the stream chat and get you guys a link to the Discord. We had some really good... those were some of the best games I've had in a while on stream. Okay, here's a link to Discord, guys. Enjoy. Come join us. Yeah, we're a big family, guys. We just hang out and, you know, have fun, and we're just a Total War community. Italian Spartacus and I run this Discord with each other. So it's always a good time. Yeah, so today's stream's in 1080, so hopefully it's a little bit better quality. All right, so game's up. All right, so I'll turn the music off when the game starts, but you know that feel? Yeah. No. When did you hit the gym? Probably like... Oh, last time I was like, I used to do jiu-jitsu a lot last year, like when I first started my YouTube channel, but it was really hard on my hands because it's a lot of like grappling and grip stuff, so it became very taxing, so I then stopped doing it. But yeah, guys, we got a showdown between John Ton. So this is game 2. John Ton took the first game in the series, and John Ton looks to have a pretty interesting build against the Dwarves. He's using Flagellants, which you usually wouldn't expect because they do have really low AP values. But again, it looks like he's going to be using them as a bit of a meat shield and then follow up with Greatswords, who are going to be doing most of the heavy lifting. He also does have a couple groups of handgunners in the back line. Yeah, and I think as far as mobile units go, what is going on in this corner? Looks like John Ton has a deep vanguard of Outriders. So Outriders have really good AP attacks, actually. So if he's able to get like on the side of the Dwarves, he could potentially do some very, very heavy lifting. Yeah, no straw polls today. But yeah, I didn't play too long, so I might be able to stream on Sunday, like Saturday or Sunday for you guys. Probably Sunday, I don't know. It depends. We'll see. I always like to hang out on Italian Spartacus' streams on the weekend. So for the Gobbos, or the Gobbo King over here, he has some Dwarf Warriors. And honestly, you don't need elite infantry to hang with Empire infantry. These Dwarf Warriors will trade well with Flagellants. They'll do some work against Greatswords. I mean, look at that. They have 30 weapon strength. These guys are dirt cheap. Yeah, Desk Life. Yeah, I'll probably start exercising again. I'm in a bit of a limbo right now because I'm waiting to move. So I don't want to get a gym membership because I'm waiting to move until Lady Turn gets here. So I will hit it again. I'll probably start doing jiu-jitsu again. It's my favorite. So John Ton coming up around the side with these Outriders. He's going to be getting a nice little side angle here. But you can see that the Gobbo King does have some Rangers here who can give you excellent counterplay. They have 130 range, but taking some volleys. So the Gobbo King, very well played. He forms a rank. So he brings the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass who have shields. He's going to be screening for the Dwarf Warriors. So I really like that play. And he also counterplays with these Rangers right here. So in the meantime, John Ton's front line is going to be engaging here. Hey, Resolve 1520, I'm glad you like the stream, man. This action does not have my consent. And yeah, forces are going to be coming in here. Volkmar the Grim on his Pimp Chariot, which actually can be okay against the Dawi. It's hard to stop, and Banishment does a ton of damage. I don't care if you have 25% magic resist, it'll still annihilate pretty much anything it gets its paws on. So he's going to be marching in here. You can see the artillery from the Gobbo King is going to be teeing off in these Greatswords, so very good targeting. Oh man, that killed 6 of them right there. Definitely not fun. The Rune Lord here in the back line, he does have the Rune of Wrath and Ruin, as well as the Rune of Negation. You don't really need the Armor Rune against the Empire, I don't think. And the Outriders are probably just going to be shooting in here at these Warriors of Dragonfire Pass, just, taking what they can get. And they do have shields, but still, good AP damage is good AP damage, but really well played by the Gobbo King. I love his formation. Like, everything is well protected. So in the front, we're going to have the Dawi colliding with these state troops, and these Grumbling Guard are definitely going to probably be able to solo both of these groups of infantry. Over here, you can see the Dwarf Warriors colliding with these Flagellants. And yeah, the Flagellants are definitely going to get the upper or the lower hand there. Oh, man. What was that? Oh, a Pendulum coming down. Look, that actually did a ton of damage against those Grumbling Guard. And Volkmar on his Pimp Chariot. Yeah, he has Pendulum as well as Enfeebling Foe. So the Pimp Chariot's going to be coming in, just running over a few of these Dwarves, which is definitely rough. Probably going to be applying some buffs too. So yeah, very good game so far. In the back, you could see these Sterling's Revenge who tried to get a bit of a gank are being counterplayed by these Rangers. Over here, you have the Handgunners from the far side. It's so confusing remembering who's who with these names. But yeah, Jonton's coming in hot. He does have these Handgunners, and they're a little bit obstructed now. He needs to get them firing. He's wasting a lot of time on those guys. And honestly, Gobbo King seems to be in pretty good shape. Like, everything is protected. His defensive geometry is on point. Like, nothing is vulnerable. Like, he has something like protecting every area. I guess he could get, you know, charged right here, but Rangers aren't bad in melee. And you can see they're getting some really good fire and cutting down these Outriders who are shaken. So if he gets these Dwarf Warriors engaging here, he should be fine. In the front, let's see. So the Flagellants are doing okay. The Warriors have Dragonfire Pass. We're going to start cutting them to pieces. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jason Jacobs. I really appreciate it, man. We're satisfying the grudge all day. Oh, another Pendulum coming down. Oh, man. It's cleaved a little bit of that Dwarf Warrior pocket, but the Rune of Negation took away a lot of that. So Rune of Negation plus the 25% magic resist is going to basically just, you know, shut all that down. So Jonton's Handgunners are still in pretty good shape, and you can see Volkmar on his Pimp Wagon riding around being an absolute menace, and he can potentially terror out the low-tier Dwarf Infantry. Not the Longbeards, because Longbeards are immune to Psychology, so there are some Slayers in the back, and you can see Althar's Raiders getting some pretty decent little suppressing fire. I think they're actually shooting at those Greatswords and not on the Volkmar right now, but the Greatswords have gotten into the back line, and Greatswords will definitely beat up Slayers pretty good. Slayers don't have good AP, so it's going to be a really bad matchup, but a Tormentor Sword actually locks them down and negates their charge bonus, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really close battle, honestly. Balance of Power is still dead even. Very even match between these two players. You can see that Jonton is getting some pretty good fire here in the back, and it looks like he might actually rear charge. I think he's just parking like point-blank shots in the back on these Dwarf Warriors, which is really good. The Shadowcaster just kind of lurking in the shadows. And in the back, you can see the Sterling's Revenge are just getting massacred. These guys, they're trying to put up a fight, but honestly, the Rangers just... These guys have 25 armor and no missile resist, so they're just going to get put down. Probably going to just break and route right here, but Sterling's Revenge are a really good pick against the Dwarves. They have good AP, they have stock. Unlike Silver Bullets, they don't do magic damage, so they can usually get a pretty good trade in. But looks like the Dawi front line is winning. The Greatswords are slowly getting worn down. You can see the Rune Lord is going to provide some pretty good support here. The Greatswords are shaken, Longbeards are eager, never a good sign. And Empire Handgunners do really get destroyed by Quarrelers and things like that. With the range and the arc of fire, there's so many variables. So yeah, I think Gobbo King might take this game. The Balance Power is starting to go in the favor of the Gobbo King. You can see the Dwarves are pushing back all of the Empire's forces. So it looks like we're going to be going to a rubber match in Game 3, guys. Yeah, this is real good. Very well played to both players. And yeah, so the Outriders here get a nice little charge. Jonton definitely, you know, fighting tooth and nail to try and stay in this game, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be offline here. Volkmar's going to be the biggest issue, but again, with the Quarrelers and the Althar's Raiders and different things like that, he shouldn't have any problems killing Volkmar. And it looks like the Greatswords and pretty much everything else is shattered at this point. Jonton still does have some Handgunners on the high ground, but you can see this entire part right here isn't firing. They're obstructed. You need to get them like a little bit higher up the hill to get a better angle of fire. So yeah, so right here in the front line, you can see that the Flagellants are going to be chasing after these Dwarf Warriors. And let's actually see what their weapon strength is. So these guys have 40 weapon strength overall, with only 4 of that being AP. So against Dwarves, it's a bit of a risky pick, to be honest, but I think he figured like they would be a better filler compared to the Swordsman, because a lot of people use... Oh man, a nice banishment going down right there. I think that actually roasted quite a bit of these guys. But Volkmar is surrounded. I don't know if there's much else to be said. It looks like there's some smack being talked. The Gobbo King is the new Dawi. Yeah. I was actually talking to Gobbo King, and he was telling me that one of his best races is the Dawi, which is pretty funny if you think about it. But a lot of missile fire coming in. Volkmar is definitely going to go down and die here, and the Light Wizard, or Grey Wizard, Gandalf, is still, you know, doing okay over there. But this Thane is just going to be kind of pimp slapping some of these great swords, and yeah, I think that's going to be it for this game, guys. I think that's going to be it. Quite a showdown, guys. Yeah, it's good. Volkmar is just riding. Bounce Power is too far to come back from at this point. There's no way that Volkmar can win this. As soon as like all this missile fire starts switching on to Volkmar, it's gonna be game blouses for sure. Yeah, like I kind of like the Flagellant idea though. I think that was good. Lord of Shadows is a good one. It has like some stat debuffs that don't really care about magic resist, so it's pretty good. But Gobbo King just had some really good geometry. He fended off every like surprise attack that was coming, because there was a couple like, you know, attacks of oh look, the Empire Handgunners are still getting some really good shots down on those guys. But he fended off all of the threats basically. Like every angle he was attacked from, he had defense. So it's going to be a rubber match, guys. A best-of-3 series between the Gobbo King. Go check out his YouTube channel, awesome dude, and then Jonton of Total Brohand, the man. I love that channel name too, Total Brohammer. It's so great. He has like a glorious channel banner of Karl Franz fighting against Grimgor. It's pretty good. A lot of people are saying the Empire has lost its competitive mojo. I disagree. They're not as good. They're definitely not as good, but they're still competitors. I think, like, so Lizardmen are, in my opinion, the best faction, and they're also super easy to play. Like, you could honestly, teach a monkey to, like, you could just get, like, you could teach my dog to play Lizardmen. You just, like, bind to the group, you get Source Warriors, just mass a bunch of dinosaurs, and just have, like, your dog paw the keyboard. Lizardmen would probably have a chance. But Lizardmen also have a really high skill cap, so if you put them in the hands of a really good player with, like, skink skirmishers and stuff, like... So that's the thing. Lizardmen are much easier to play than the other factions, and they're super competitive. I think Empire is still top tier, but they're extremely hard to play. Like, Empire is very unforgiving. They have a lot of squishy troops that if you screw up or, like, get compromised, you're going to lose the game. So now it's time for Game 3, guys. Let me make sure that they're in the loop. Rubber match. All right, guys, it's time to put the preview banner on, so nobody stream snipes. All right, so we're gonna have Skaven versus Dark Elves. This will be a fun one. I do think Skaven are top tier as well as Dark Elves. I think they're both super competitive factions. Oh man, Lizardmen are one of my favorite factions to play. Like, I'm just saying, like, okay, if you get a really high level player like the gentleman I played before, like Nanamashos, or pretty much anyone in the top 100, 200, whatever. Lizardmen have a really high skill ceiling, but they also have a very low, like you can be a noob and be really good at Lizardmen because their units are just so solid and they have such a big HP pool. And if you make a huge mistake, let's say you grab Krokgar, you run him into the enemy middle of their army, he takes 4,000 damage and retreats. You can get that 5,000 HP back really quickly, and you're not going to be punished for that screw up. Whereas if you do that with Empire or like another faction, you lose. It's game over. Lizardmen are like extremely, extremely forgiving. Yeah, in my opinion. That's just kind of my little rant. But I still think they're number one. Lizardmen are by far the strongest faction. Dark Elves are probably number two. Empire, Skaven, a couple others are probably like, fighting for number three. I would say Skaven and Dark Elves are pretty even. Skaven are a very high skill faction, high skill cap. Like if you're going to be rewarded for micro because they have so many like different tactics and like, yeah, there's so much you can do with Skaven. The dwarfs, I would say, are almost tier 1. Like, they're maybe, like... I don't know. Dwarfs might even be as good as Empire now. Like, maybe a little bit worse. Like, dwarfs would probably be tier 2. They used to be, like, tier 8. But now dwarfs, I would say, like, can compete with anyone. Like, dwarfs have a really good matchup versus Lizardmen, actually. They're one of the better counters, I think. Like, dwarf infantry can just spank Saurus, and then, like, they have a bunch of great anti-large options. Yes, it is time. Oh, yeah, we need some music. What's going on here, guys? I'm sorry, I'm a terrible host today. Okay, so let's go ahead. You guys want some more 80s? Let's go. Let's go with Ghost Cop. Gobbo King loves this one. You guys get laser sounds and everything. Oh, man, the game's already starting. Go ahead and get rid of this channel preview banner. Yeah, the factions, this is definitely one of the best states with like better balance, I would say. Yeah, so this is gonna be a good matchup. Skaven are really good. Like Skaven are super competitive, I think. Doom Wheels are one of the strongest units in the game. The worst faction I'd say is Bretonia. Yeah, Bretonia probably. But again, you also have to take that with a grain of salt because when you ask me what the worst faction is, you're not taking into account specific matchups. But I would say that like the faction that has the most worst matchups was probably Bretonia. Hey, welcome to the stream, Srillik. My apologies if you're joining late. How my streams work is for the first hour and a half, I play my own quick battles on ladder, and then I usually, bring in a couple people for best of 3 series that are, good players. So it looks like, I missed who's who. Who is who? Which is Gobbo / Ton? Hopefully they'll respond to me shortly. That's a good thing, Mitchy Mitch. We're all family here, brother. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Orcs are definitely not like as bad as Bretonia, but they're a hard faction. Orcs are a high risk, high reward faction. They're by far one of the hardest ones to control. Like they're so difficult in my opinion. You guys like the music? Hey, can you guys in chat tell me who's who? I totally forgot the names, the associations. Because I want to know who wins the best of 3 series. One sec, I'll type it in chat. Yeah, High Elves are tier 2. I would agree with top plays. Like, they're good. Like, High Elves are probably, like, on par with Empire and, you know, some of those other factions in that range. Alright, so we got a showdown, Dark Elves. It looks like the Dark Elves do have a front line of Bleak Swords, which honestly you don't need elite infantry against Skaven. And he's going to be having his more heavy-duty infantry in the second line. And Blackheart Corsairs actually do really well. Because they have a lightly armored... Yeah, Gabos is Skaven. Okay, good. So John is going to be using Blackheart Corsairs, and they do have a bonus versus infantry of 7. They don't have the best AP, but against Skaven, they actually trade pretty well with, like, you know, Sclaves and Plague Monks. Censer Bears will beat the brakes off them, but again, they cost like 400 more, so... Yeah. I can't play that song, Daniel, because I would get a copyright hit. So over here you can see that the Gobbo King is going to be running up with Gutter Runners with Poison, who are actually a really good counter against Witch Elves. Witch Elves have like 0 armor, 5 armor. But yeah, I mean, I guess their loincloths that they wear is going to, you know, constitute 5 armor. So it looks like the Mighty Doom Wheel is going to be going in. So a big determining factor. If Jonton can actually wrap the Doom Wheel up with Witch Elves, he'll be in great shape. But oh, look at that Reckoning. Oh, he better be careful. This thing's getting way too close to the Witch Elves. He needs to pull back right now, because if that gets caught by Witch Elves, it's just game over. But again, Gobbo has a big army. I really like it. He's got some Poison Wing Globadiers, which is going to be a good counter against the Death Hags. And you can see he's going to be sending in his Skaven Slaves, which I really like, because that actually breaks the charge. So Gobbo King's, you know, no more messing around for him. He's all business this game, guys. He's got some Rad Ogres. He does, of course, have a Grey Seer with Lord of Ruin. Interesting. Okay, so had Malekith been in the air, he would have had a good answer. But man, look at that. That Globadier fire. Oh, that Death Hag is just going to get put in a trash can. Oh man, look at that HP just chunking down there. Very, very well played. So then he's going to pull his troops from auxiliary. You can see the Plague Monks and other guys coming in, and the Censer Bears. And this is going to be the Clash of Fates. So the Censer Bears coming in. They got their censers out. They're ready to party. And the Rad Ogres too. Man, this is just a wild fight. But I honestly think the Dark Elf front line here is going to buckle against those Censer Bears. But it looks like there's some... Oh yeah, nice. Crack's Call. That does a ton of damage. But very well played by Jonton, getting those Dark Riders in the back and shutting down those Globadiers. The Death Hags are really essential. They actually are really good at kind of mass routing Skaven troops. And looks like Jonton does also have some Cold Bone Knights on the far side. So yeah, guys, this is going to be a little something. So over here, you can see the Witch Elves do get their grips on these Poison Wing Globadiers, and it looks like the Skaven line did buckle right here. So yeah, it's hard to tell. Bounce Power is pretty even. It looks like it is slightly favoring, I think, is that the Gobbo King? I forget who the host is, so it's hard to tell who it's favoring, but you can see the Doom Wheel does get a Soul Stealer pops, and Malekith is actually in a Chariot, which is pretty good against Skaven as well. He does get a really nice anti-infantry bonus and is really good at running over these filthy rats. So yeah, this is a wild one. Looks like there's going to be a breath attack going on, and he does roast a couple of his clan rats, but he also clips those Witch Elves, which is not bad. And the Gutter Runners with Poison are just kiting out. They still have about half their ammunition. And how are the Hags doing? So there's one Death Hag here that's in really good shape, and it looks like there's... I think the other Death Hag got killed, because I'm pretty sure he had 2 of those. So that Globadier fire, here's the other one. Okay, so it's coming back. You can see a bunch of the clan rats are going to be rallying. Oh man, this is really bad for Malekith right here. Malekith is surrounded by Rat Ogres as well as a Doom Wheel. And Doom Wheels actually do a lot of damage in single target DPS. So he needs to get out of here right now, or else Gobbo King is going to be able to kind of goon him. So as far as the Grey Seer with Lord of Ruin, it's surrounded by some of these Cold Bone Knights, but again, it is a small entity, so it's not going to take a ton of damage. But the Rat Ogres who are defending the Grey Seer are going to get punished pretty bad by these Cold Bone Knights who have that anti-large bonus. So this is definitely some chaos. If we take an overarching look at the battlefield, you can see on the far side the Gutter Runners getting some good harass fire against the Death Hag, but Gutter Runners don't have the best AP on their missiles, so it's not going to do a ton of damage like those Globadiers. But it looks like the Doom Wheel is getting ramshackled. Gobbo King is basically kind of just pulling in the last of his troops to try and hold his pocket. He does have some Censer Bears kind of rallying, as well as some Rat Ogres, so he needs to get those guys back in here ASAP. Otherwise, his Grey Seer is going to die, and that's going to be it. So it looks like Gobbo King was actually winning on the Balance of Power initially. It was like down to here, but it looks like Jonton is going to be pulling back. Malekith's in good shape. It looks like the Doom Wheel is going to be going in, trying to go, balls deep and take him out. But again, the Doom Wheel's pretty low, and he's just getting rammed by chariots. Oh, the Doom Wheel goes down to Malekith as well as the Death Hag. Man, this is intense, guys. This is a really close game, but it looks like Jonton's pulling ahead, so he was behind at first. But Gobbo King does have a lot of Gutter Runners, but again, they're out of ammunition, and this is going to probably Terror out. I don't think Gobbo King can come back at this point. You can also see Murderous Prowess has been procced. I don't know if it's still active. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, it is active. It's about to wear off. So, I think that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure that Jonton is going to take this best of 3 series. You can see Malekith's in pretty much impervious shape. He probably has another Soul Stealer too, so he can heal up. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So, Gobbo King trying to bring the Lore of Ruin. I still think that Skrulk would have been a better choice. What's it called? The Libra Bonicus would have been really good at taking out Death Hags as well as Malekith. And you can see the Witch Elves are just going to chase these guys down and slay these filthy rats. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. Green Health Bars is the host. Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing that, man. The Death Hag is just going to ramshackle the Skaven. The Gutter Hunters are going to engage, but that's all she wrote. The Skaven have no chance at this point. I mean, he doesn't have any tools to take out the Malekith as well as these 2 Death Hags. So well played to both players. That was a fun match. You know, the Godbook King trying something a little unorthodox. I think he usually does bring Skrulk, which is probably Skrulk is by far the most competitive pick. So you got to give him props for trying something new. I mean, he was clearly just experimenting with that guy. I haven't seen him bring it before, so... Yeah, it was a quick battle, you know, for sure. But, you know, it was back and forth. Like, the Skaven took a really quick lead. Like, the High Elf line in the middle buckled. But once the Chariots and the Death Hags were able to rally and come back, like, he was able to really destroy that. So, hey, thanks, Sean O'Dwyer. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, brother. So, guys, thank you so much for sponsoring. And, yeah, I know we got a couple new sponsors today. I really appreciate you guys and all the donations. Makes a huge difference in my life. I'm doing YouTube full-time now, so it seriously helps a lot. So that series is going to go to John Ton 2-1. John Ton won the first and the third game. Godbook King took the second game. There'll be timestamps. So GG to both you guys. Oh, I guess they left. So GG guys. Yeah, that was a really fun one though. Yeah, Godbook King did his dwarf play was really good. Like that was very impressive. Yeah. No, I agree, Andrew H. I mean, you see what I play. I play Crusade builds on my stream and everything. It's absolutely. I 100% agree, brother. So the Skaven are at fault with this. Yeah. Absolutely. So guys, thanks again for watching. There will be another stream probably on, I may do one on Sunday, but chances are it's going to be Monday. So you guys, there will be a guaranteed stream on Monday. If you don't see me on Sunday, just tune in Monday at like 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in that window. I usually start between then, depending on my schedule and everything. So thank you guys so much for joining. Really appreciate all your perpetual support. And you know what? We'll be seeing you guys next time. And also, if you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see in the next stream, feel free to go into the comment section once this stream becomes a video, and just let me know, and we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Have an excellent night, and take care.